Buongiorno, welcome to the Kind of Funny Morning Show.
Greg Buongiorno.
For Thursday.
It's delivery.
For Thursday, May 11th, 2017. I'm one of your hosts, Greg Miller, alongside the producer/seducer, Nick Scarpino.
Smell my coffee.
Cinnamon.
Right?
Yeah.
Put a little sprig of that. I read an article yesterday.
Lay it on me. We're giving the news.
One of the 15 paleo newsletters that I subscribe to.
Sure.
And they were saying cinnamon good for your metabolism. Put a little sprig of it in your morning coffee. Mix it in with whatever you're eating. And apparently it's supposed to be good for you.
Yeah.
I think you might have to put it in pair it with protein, but I feel like just drinking coffee is good enough.
So now wait, you went to Starbucks?
Yeah.
And you said put some cinnamon in there, or did you bring your own sprig of cinnamon?
No, they have nutmeg, vanilla, cinnamon up at the little condiment cart where you stir in the
They also have
stuff.
chocolate powder. And I remember being a little kid and being like, "Oh fuck yeah, I'm gonna put chocolate powder." And I was like, "This is different." I'm like,
no, it's because it's cocoa powder.
Yeah,
it's not chocolate.
that's it.
It just has. That's the thing I like about the cinnamon. It just has that smell to it, and it doesn't really affect the taste too much of the coffee. And
Sure.
since I've screwed up my nose from years and years of smoking and sinuses anyway, like allergies, it doesn't really matter. I can put anything in this fucking coffee. It's still gonna taste like coffee.
You know what I mean? Like Red Bull.
Yola, put Red Bull in it.
Yeah, I like how
right
somebody in
there.
the chat was like, "Oh, no Red Bull for Nick today." I'm like, "No, he's drinking coffee and a Red Bull."
The thing about the Red Bull
is what we call
this is
Powerball.
this is what I've noticed about the Red Bull though.
Yeah,
it's
later.
got 80% of the vitamin B12 that I need,
Oh.
and 250% of the vitamin B6 that I need.
Oh,
And
word!
as far as my pantothenic acid is
Yeah.
concerned, 50%.
So you'd be
That's
foolish
really
not
important.
to drink a Red Bull, is what you're
Yeah,
saying.
and it's got a lot of niacin. So I don't know if I need these things. I know vitamin B12 gives you energy, and it's got a shitload of caffeine in it, which I could do without the caffeine, but I need the vitamin B12. Need it.
You do need it.
Everyone needs it.
You told a fun story there about putting cocoa powder in something, right?
Yeah.
Here's one for you.
Yeah, give it to me.
Back in grade school, young Greg Miller, they had those hot chocolate packets every so often, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Instant hot chocolate.
Like the powdered hot chocolate?
Yeah. Somebody,
for sure.
I don't know
Pour it in
how that
water.
got to school, why that was at a school lunch. Somebody had it,
Yeah.
mixed it in with my apple juice and drank
Yeah,
it.
how was that?
Barfed on the bus ride
Yeah,
home.
no shit.
All over the place. just all over the place.
To tie that
Don't
back
do
into
that.
my story,
Don't do
apparently
that.
apple cider vinegar, good for you as well.
Okay.
As far as boosting metabolism. Drink a cup of that before you eat carbs or something like that, and I guess it's supposed to...
Really?
I guess it's supposed to do that. I don't know, I didn't really read this newsletter.
I
think I
believe-
was taking a poop when I was
I
reading
believe
it.
it was-
I was kind of like skimming through
World
it.
I
famous
read
bar-
this thing, but I didn't.
World famous bartender Eric Castor, I believe,
Yeah.
told me that, I was complaining when we were out to dinner once about having heartburn. And he's like, if you take a shot of apple cider vinegar every day for a week or something like that, it'll remajigger your pH balances. And you
Oh,
can get
interesting. Yeah. I don't know what you
Never
like
did
about
it.
that, but
No,
I just
no.
saw that. Here's the problem, Kev. You know when it says 10 things you can do to boost your fat burning? I just read the headlines. I don't read the rest of it. Cinnamon, I read the whole thing, and I was like, that makes sense, but I'm not going to retain any of that information. It's like stuff about my metabolism. I'm not a fucking doctor. Are you a doctor? You almost were a doctor. I don't retain that.
All right, Nick.
Who cares? Besides, no one watching right now is going to be like, oh, okay, I'm taking notes on Nick's dietary habits because I want to be just like him. They all know I'm a fucking freak.
There's something in your tongue.
That one? You like that? The other day, Kevin, we were eating at a fine dining establishment called Chipotle.
Oh, yeah, I know that one.
And they got there before us because we got stuck behind a bus that wasn't moving.
Uh-huh.
And Kevin starts eating, and I'm standing in line, and Kevin's just looking at me. I think he was like kind of dazed off a little bit. 'Cause sometimes he like goes away into that little headspace.
Sure,
of his.
yeah.
And I just,
When you don't want to know what's going on.
Yeah,
right?
I don't want to know what fantasy, what twisted labyrinthian fantasies happening in his brain.
Just think about equipment.
Yeah, equipment and torturing small animals. Anyway, so he looks over at me, and I just gave him one of these. I give him a little
Yeah.
wink,
Yeah.
little wink and a stink.
What do you do with that?
It snapped him out of it for sure. And I think his exact words were, "I don't like that. No, stop. Please stop."
I yelled that.
At Chipotle?
Yeah, in Chipotle.
In line.
No, he was in line. I was
He was
standing
eating.
there being harassed. Sexually.
Did you see that breakout from yesterday?
Of Andy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great. We're doing God's work here.
It's just the problem is even in that breakout, he's just too good looking.
He's so good looking.
You can't not think of
He's
Andy as
he's
sexual.
arguably the best looking person that works here. Hands
Sure.
down.
Sure.
I would think.
No, I
It's
agree.
not to disparage any of us, but we're
it kinda
fucking
is.
ogres.
It kinda
We're
is.
ogres compared to him. I had to put this in the dead center. It's a weird anal retentive thing I have.
That's
Plus
fine.
it was
I
a
don't
little
mind.
too close to my
Now you
monitor.
said before we went live, you said yesterday's show great. This show gonna be on it.
Gonna
par
be
with
better.
that. Yeah. First
Gonna
off,
be
I love
better.
your haircut.
Thank you.
You look great.
Thank you.
The cinnamon thing's working for you.
Thank you.
And then I want to. Does anyone know what I did today? Why I'm in a different headspace?
You slept.
I did poop, of course. I did sleep.
Yeah.
Not enough, but I slept.
Yeah.
I did that thing where I fell
enough?
asleep. while watching a movie last night with Jen.
What were you watching?
It's the new Netflix original, Rashida Jones. It's episodic.
Girls Wanted.
Yeah, Hot Girls Wanted VR or whatever the fuck it's called.
How was it?
It's good. The first episode was really interesting. I fell asleep at the end, not because it was boring, but it was like, okay, yeah. It was following these like female pornographers who are like taking photos and all their stuff and all that stuff, and like how they're doing it and how like they're getting run out of the business.
Yeah, that was my one criticism. My one criticism with Hot Girls Wanted was that it wasn't.
That was like a movie, right?
It was a documentary, but it only followed two or three girls.
And these are the ones in Florida, right? They were trying to make it. Was that a Netflix original too?
That was a documentary that I think Netflix bought.
Really? Okay,
because it was produced by Rashida Jones, who I think she's on.
She was on The Office. She, of course, made her big debut in Boston Public, where I fell in love with her.
Right. I fell in love with her when she was Paul Rudd's would-be wife, and I love you, man.
I love you, man. Yeah. P.S. I love you, man. I think.
That's what I was gonna say.
P.S. I love you, water, man. Something like that.
But so that series is good, worth watching.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. Well, I mean, episode 1 was interesting. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, no. I got up today, got showered. Of course, love of my life, Genevieve. I'll tell you that story later.
You pulling out?
Genevieve Saint-Onge Miller. Has laid out all my t-shirts in this giant rack that she hates, but I love. So I went in there and I was like, what am I going to wear today? And I was like, oh, I'm going to throw on a Mizzou shirt. Because, Mizzou always makes me happy.
I hope to God you have one of those, like, automated...
It's of just t-shirts going around.
It's just Mizzou shirts. It's the same shirt.
Which one am I? But then I decided to up the ante, Kevin. Yeah. I decided to do something that's never been done before. I finally said, you know what? Time to break out these bad boys.
Oh, look at that.
The Mizzou shoes.
Those are special.
These are the Mizzou shoes. I got them, and I was going to wear them to football tailgates and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They just sat on the door, but here they are.
It's hard to believe those things never made it out until now.
You don't like them? They got that bowling shoe look to them.
They do have a little bit of a bowling shoe look.
Yeah, they're knockoff Converse. They're not cons. Kev, do you want to go to Sky Camp?
The thing about
Kev, go to Sky Camp.
The Mizzou colors is that they're a little...
Awesome.
They're stark. They're a stark contrast to one another.
Oh, man.
Well, they're black and gold. Black and gold.
I think it's the red sock that really makes it look like
the problem was I'm still in the vibe right now of moving where you don't know where things are. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I was like...
I've gotten so efficient at moving.
Yeah.
Like, it takes me like 6 hours.
It's so funny to me. My other friend, my good friend Anthony that lives down in LA, you remember him, he used to work at IGN. He and his wife... No, not Carboni.
Kava.
Yes, Kava. They just moved to a new place too, but I think they've been there for like a month and a half, and I was like, hey man, I'd love to come by and see the place. Like, great, but caveat, there's still boxes out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's so crazy to me, because I pride myself on like the first weekend I move into a place.
Sure.
Everything's good.
Well, first weekend I moved in, I went to North Carolina.
Yeah, well.
So everything's all fucked up, you know what I mean?
You gotta make that fucking...
Gotta make them dollars.
Gotta make it
But then the other
$rain.
problem, we talked about it too, where like... I think we talked about it. Yeah, where we're like, all right, let's buy furniture.
Yeah.
Let's buy real furniture.
Furniture.
I hate IKEA shit. I'm not buying IKEA shit. Let's go spend a premium price on something here. Went to West Elm.
Oh, love West
Elm. Found some lovely pieces.
Lovely.
Order them all up from a woman named Cobra.
Shut the fuck up.
Tossing that out there.
Did you go to West Elm over by...
Yeah, by IKEA. Went to IKEA, then we went to West Elm.
I love that West Elm, first off. Side note, put a mental note in your brain, because if you ever have a kid, name him Cobra. Or her Cobra. That's fucking awesome.
No, don't do that.
Cobra's a dope name.
Definitely not.
Anyways, went to West Elm. Bought some lovely pieces, a lovely sectional sofa. Our island.
Lovely.
We made sure it had the big thing so you can lay out on it. We all lay on it. We're very excited about it.
Many a night, you guys are going to be so happy you got that, because both of you can lay down and not even have to touch each other unless you want, and that's important.
Yeah.
It's very important.
You're going to want.
Do this. This is the first piece of adult furniture I've ever bought. Buy that, buy a dining room table, some chairs. Not a big dining room table. Come on now.
Sure.
We're making our money off Patreon.
Yeah.
But buy some stuff. Then we go to check out, and she runs it through because they just order off a computer, which is like, well, why the fuck am I even here? I guess I get to sit in it. That's the upside. Whatever.
Yeah, you get to try it on.
And they're like, all right, cool. And they start running through the dates, and some of the shit's not coming until like the end of June.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Wait, you're going to have to wait a couple months for furniture?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
No, that'd be a month, but okay.
I'm just saying, we had that couch custom made, and one of them was canceled. So, someone built
we had
that
it custom
couch
made
for you.
because we wanted the specific gray, right?
No. I mean, that company just custom makes all their couches.
Well, that's when you start. That's what this company's doing too. Like, they'll have to make the couch, and that's why it takes so long. Like West Elm, once you get up to the West Elm /
I feel like West Elm isn't that fancy.
See, I did room and board. I bought our couch.
Well, it's not that fancy.
I bought our couch.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I was just saying.
When we got married, we bought our couch from Crate and Barrel, and we still had to wait 2 months.
Well, yeah, that's more because like they've run out of them and they have to wait till
I don't know if it was that, or I
distribute
think it was because we wanted a specific
color
that we had to pay a little bit more for. My wife really likes this color gray. That's like the most neutral thing you'll ever see in your life. You've seen our couch.
Yeah,
you sat on it.
Very nice.
But then like
Very
room
nice
and
couch.
board, things like that takes a little while. Like we ordered like a rug from room and board, and I was like, this is awesome. By the way, never get a white rug.
If we can stop for 1 second.
Sure.
Y'all said Cobra is a cool name. I should use it on a kid.
Yeah.
And I said no, but now everybody's calling out that it could be middle name Commander. Cobra Commander Miller. I do like that a lot.
Oh, fuck. But you don't call him Cobra. You call him Commander?
Commander.
Commander Miller?
Cobra!
And then it's
Commander!
yeah, Cobra, la 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 la.
Rest in peace, 3 red lights. Rest in peace.
Fair enough. Cool. Well, congratulations. Welcome to adulthood. Guess
you.
what's even going to be more fun?
What's
when
that?
they deliver that motherfucker and when he all has to be there. I guess Jen's there. But, yeah.
Well, that's the other thing, too.
Pain
Is
in the
like,
ass. I guarantee it'll be the one day she has something to do.
the
You don't have to
dining
go
room
back there and
chairs
do it.
showed up yesterday.
Great.
And we're like, all right, cool, but like, you didn't. I thought you were gonna call when stuff's coming, but then it was like that was in a different bucket of things that are deliverables.
Yeah.
That and Barstool are getting delivered without, I think, calls because they can just go anywhere. But it'll be fine. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, it's fun. I'm
Yeah,
happy
it's
for
fun.
you.
But it sucks now because it's like we got Jeremy Dunham coming to town.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, we'll stay in the guest room. It'll be great. And this is before I knew how long all this shit's gonna take.
Yeah.
So now Dunham's gonna be there. Am I gonna have a couch?
Inflatable bed.
No, I'm not worried about the bed portion of it.
He's a busy guy. He doesn't have time to sit down.
It's a good point.
He runs
It's a good
like a
point.
multi-million-dollar company at this point.
great
Like,
point.
he's not going to sit down.
It's a good point. Yeah, he just walks around on business calls all the time.
Yeah.
Kind of funny live. My mom and her husband are coming to town.
Yeah.
Am I gonna have a couch for them?
Good question.
Not that they have to sleep on it. Just again though, what are they fucking doing with these people?
Yeah.
You know, because that's the nightmare
Well,
of
the thing
anybody
is,
visiting. What do? I got no living room.
Yeah, but you live in a fucking great neighborhood now. It's true. They can walk out of their house, go to a Starbucks, a bar, or nice restaurants, a bar, Starbucks.
Yeah. Farmers
Lots
market
of
if the
stuff.
day's right.
They got, you got a park 20 feet away. They can go sit there, walk 40. It's
a good point.
Great.
If you didn't know, this is the Kind of Funny Morning Show each and every weekday here on twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames. We come to you with the nerdy news you need to know about before jumping in the chat. To answer your questions, comments, and concerns, we give away a video game there. We ask you to support us on all sorts of different platforms. Everybody has a good time. Kevin is shaking his head. Kevin, what's wrong?
I was just drinking this and this tastes awful.
You don't like the sugar-free Red Bull?
No, God, they're
Oh,
terrible.
they taste terrible. Yeah.
They're terrible.
Why are you
I don't know
doing
why.
this? Why are you?
I need that
you're mixing it with the
niacin.
leftover
I
coffees.
need that niacin, son.
We do need that niacin.
I don't.
I can tell you
I
that
don't
much.
know if
I'm
you
sure
do need the
about
niacin.
this niacin.
I don't think you
necessity.
actually need the niacin.
Kevin, have
That's-
you checked your niacin levels today?
They're fucking
I bet
low.
they're low.
They're
Andy?
low.
I bet they're low.
Candy Andy, I'm paging Candy Andy.
Oh, sweetheart, little candy.
I need you to go over to Kevin and check his niacin levels. Go check Kev's niacin levels, please.
Check.
No, I don't like you.
Oh my God, we are getting-
I was wrong. It was a joke.
I feel like
Check him. Check him.
I
check
might
him.
be
check
setting
him.
a level
Check
of
'em.
sexuality
Check
at this
'em.
company that
Niacin
could
levels sound good?
be
All right, thank you, buddy.
considered unacceptable.
Yeah.
You
I'm
know,
concerned about that too.
I'm
I
concerned
wanted to bring it up,
that
but we don't have meetings anymore. So
we don't.
We
I
have one
think
this
that was on
afternoon, right?
purpose. Yeah, I did put a production meeting this afternoon.
I was
After a
just saying that.
barbecue, after a crazy ass let's
Warhammer
play.
and touch each other a lot. I'm just. Are you worried? Are you concerned at all that this place is turning into a house of pornography?
No. That can only help us.
It's you know
Kind of porny. Start that
House of
one.
Pornography.
kind of horny.
Kind of horny? Oh, okay. Top story is a sad one. It comes from IGN.com, where Luke Riley reports Square Enix parts ways. Well, they didn't say that actually. Square Enix parts with Hitman Studio IO Interactive. The future of Hitman is unclear at this stage. Square Enix has declared its decision to withdraw from Danish developer IO Interactive. The company made the announcement alongside its financial results for the fiscal year ended March 31st, 2017, released today. Quote,
Yeah.
to maximize player satisfaction, as well as market potential going forward, we are focusing our resources and energies on key franchises and studios, Square Enix said in its statement. As a result, the company has regrettably decided to withdraw from the business of IO Interactive, a wholly owned subsidiary of a Danish corporation, as of March 31st, 2017. Wow. IO Interactive, the developer of Hitman and Kane and Lynch, found itself in the Square stable back in 2009 when the Japanese publisher acquired IO's parent company, Eidos Interactive. What the news means for the future of the studio itself and the Hitman series is unclear. Last year, Hitman Season 1 left the current story in limbo, and as of August last year, IO Interactive was planning for 3 seasons of the episodic game. IO Interactive has been focused entirely on the Hitman series since 2013, when the studio laid off half of its staff and canceled all non-Hitman projects and initiatives. Word of the split comes alongside news that Square Enix has otherwise enjoyed, quote, record high net sales, operating income, ordinary income, and profit attributable to owners of the parent for the fiscal year. Super out of the blue, some would say.
Yeah.
Sad, we would say. We know the IO guys pretty well.
They're cool.
We did a million different panels for Hitman.
I've played Hitman.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
Yeah,
It's
you
fun.
enjoy the Hitman game. And like that's the thing too, is like, this is what we talked about when you got into Hitman. And the fact you got into it kind of late, and the people
Spoilers.
the people who played Hitman loved Hitman. And like everybody talked about what a great
This
game
was
it
great.
is.
Yeah. Because that's weird.
It seems
I'm sure more. Maybe we'll find out more about this.
I mean, it
at a
seems
certain
like
point, but
it must not have.
Was it not performing for them?
I
Was
guess.
it not selling well?
I mean, that's the one thing I'll say about Hitman is like in terms of it's very much a Dishonored thing. The people who played it loved it, and the people who didn't play it never thought about it. And so I thought the episodic was a strong
Do you
call,
think that
good
hurt them
move.
though? Ultimately.
No, I don't.
I feel like it was cool because it kept Hitman in the public like consciousness every like few months.
Yeah.
Or every 6. I don't know how. Again, I'm late to playing all the episodes.
No, but you're right.
But,
It's the same way it works with Walking Dead or any of the other
Yeah.
Telltale games of like, usually that would come out, there'd be a big pop and that'd be the end of it. Instead, every few months there's a
you're
new reason to
getting
talk
that
about Hitman.
nice hit.
And they did the high value target thing, they kept people going, but I'm not sure how many people they brought in after the fact, let alone putting out the complete edition then where that would go and all that would happen.
I don't know.
But yeah, it's sad. I mean, and it's not only sad, it's weird because if it was, Square Enix has sold IO Interactive. IO is going independent. There's all these different ways you'd frame the story that would make more sense or whatever.
Right.
But this is just Square Enix being like, you know what? We're
Still wanna work
done.
with these
We're not
guys
going to do
anymore.
this anymore.
But sorry to back up. I know.
Sure.
They own IDOS though, right? Square owns IDOS.
Yeah. So it'd be similar to in my understanding of this. Let's say IGN buys. I don't know if this is official. If this is officially the right analogy. A better way would be Nintendo buys Sony, and so then they get all the first parties Sony's has as well. But maybe they don't want those first parties, and they can start closing them and letting them
Got it.
go.
Okay, but where does this Danish-owned company come in?
I think that's who they are.
IO is the Danish developer.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
I'm sorry. I thought IO was co-owned by a Danish developer. I was like, okay. So IO's Danish. They were owned by IDOS. Square bought IDOS. Therefore, by default, they own IO.
Yeah.
And now they don't
What's
wanna work with
interesting
them anymore.
about this, then, my concern is
So
that
they're going to sell them? I don't understand.
in the chat, people are saying, here it is, the Ice27, Greg, in your opinion, do you think IO will get grabbed by somebody like Microsoft, Sony, EA?
I mean, yeah, why not?
I
Right?
think so. My concern would be,
They're super talented.
what is the, do they have, we don't understand the behind closed doors what
Sure.
the deal is. We don't understand how much money they're getting if all these different things are happening, if Hitman continues to sell, yada, yada, yada. The fact that it's only Hitman and Square owns Hitman, you assume, even though that's not clear in any of the articles I've read so far, but you assume that's what this is. They're just dumping the studio, keeping the IP.
If IDOS had the IP, then they bought them for the IP.
The concern becomes, can IO Interactive stay afloat in a place where they're not making a game where they don't have a parent company where how are you paying your bills?
Yeah.
How are you paying your staff? It's not like these deals are done overnight. Let's say this is the first time Sony's heard about it or whatever,
Right.
even though they talk about it being a March 31st, thing. Has anybody been moving on this? Is this a real thing? Now, don't get me wrong, we're into the real businessy side of video games that we don't,
Yeah,
as
we're not expert
press
commentators
enthusiasts, whatever you want to call us, have any real thing in there. My concern would be like, all right, cool, now the jig's up. You guys can go get bought. You can go do your own thing, da-da-da. Do you have those wheels in place to keep people around? Because then what happens is you're just not giving people's paycheck, and then it's a huge problem.
Yeah, I mean, I have to assume that if they've run their business and it's been profitable, they have a cash reserve and they plan for things like this.
Yeah.
And I have to also assume that this is not on March 31st. It wasn't the first time IO heard about this.
Sure.
So I'm sure that there are some plans, hopefully, in development to keep the
Captain
studio.
Great has a quote. In May 2017, Square Enix withdrew from IO Interactive and began negotiating with potential investors to purchase the studios.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure they'll get scooped up. This is a very talented studio that makes AAA products.
Sure.
It would be silly to not have. I'm sure there's some other investor out there that's like, we'll get in bed with you guys.
I just hope there's enough time. Is my concern.
I feel like there would be, and I feel like maybe it's one of those things where it's not beyond the realm of of craziness to just think like, okay, there's a Microsoft out there that has
Slow down!
I know these guys with their fucking mufflers and their big engines.
Yeah.
It's not crazy to think that there's another company out there that has IP that they want them to just start working on.
Yeah.
That's a AAA IP that they need. Like we see that all the time with
Well,
developers.
the hope
just
would be, I mean, like
switch around. Like maybe
yeah.
they could put on another Kane Lynch style game.
But it's
or
just one of
another
those things
Hitman
of,
style
like,
game.
how to, if you're Sony, if you're Microsoft, if you're anybody, like partnering up with somebody wanting to buy this, like you have to have an idea, they have to have an idea. How long did they know this was coming? What have they been doing?
Yeah.
The fact that they turned around and were Hitman focused, who the fuck knows?
I don't know.
I hope everybody lands on their feet.
Me too.
I like those guys quite
a lot.
Next story comes from Twitter. Nintendo of America announces E3. Join us during E3 2017 as we bring you the latest on this year's Nintendo Switch and 3DS games, including Mario Odyssey. So this is the rundown of E3 for Nintendo. So, Nintendo Spotlight E3 2017. On June 13th at 9 a.m. Pacific Time, 12 p.m. ET, tune in to e3.nintendo.com for a look at Nintendo Switch games for 2017, including Super Mario Odyssey.
Cool.
Fucking garbage trucks. You know what I mean?
Well, we could probably close those windows.
No, we can't. It's too hot in here. You know that. We die. Then, Nintendo Treehouse Live E3 2017. Starting immediately after the Nintendo Spotlight, enjoy Nintendo Switch and 3DS gameplay with Treehouse members and developers. Then live tournaments on June 13th and 14th. Tune in to see the 2017 Splatoon 2 World Inkling Invitational and the 2017 ARMS Open Invitational live from the E3 booth. Where the fuck's the Mario Kart Invitational so I can come kick the shit out of some people?
Oh, man,
Don't
win.
know.
You'd win.
But this is what you'd be
Second best player
expecting.
on the
This is thank you very much. I appreciate your support on that one. I like that you're finally admitting I'm a better player than you and I should be
I'm
the Nintendo
sorry,
World Champion.
I said second best. I don't know.
I
if you
didn't hear that at all.
heard
That's
that.
not what I heard.
did
No.
say
I think the chat will confirm. Wait, where's the direct coming in on this?
The Nintendo Direct?
Yeah.
That's going to be the Nintendo Spotlight E3 2017.
That'll be Spotlight?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I think they're just calling it something different there, but it's turning to E3. It's their
That's
Tuesday
is that
morning.
their Tuesday morning, 9
normal
a.m.?
thing.
Got it, okay.
Here we go. This is how we're going to roll with it and
Got it,
stuff.
got it,
So it's
got
what
it.
we expected. It's interesting. It's exciting. We all want to know what Nintendo's got for the rest of the year. Everybody seems to be enjoying that. Their Switch.
Arms.
Hoof Fan 1 says, do you not have AC in San Francisco, you tree huggers? No, San Francisco rarely gets that hot.
Here's the thing. Up until global warming was the thing, we didn't need air conditioning because it's really cold up here usually, except for the last month or two.
It's always a really nice weather. Like,
And also, to be fair, I'm fine.
Well, you're not overweight. You
yeah,
decided
that's
to quit
true.
too fat.
I'm sweating.
I mean, I have really poor circulation, so I'm always cold.
You do have very.
And I don't know why.
Do you want Kevin to
I don't
come
know
warm
what
you?
it is about my life that leads me to have terrible circulation.
Is coffee part of the poor circulation?
Yeah.
Is Red Bull?
sure.
You
I mean, I don't
housed
think
that
so.
Red Bull.
It's not. There's not a lot in here. It's half a can at most.
I started way before you. I'm still going.
It's
You-
8.4
you-
fluid ounces.
You savor it. It's. I mean,
I'm like-
a normal can is at least 15 to 17 fluid ounces, right?
Hold on.
Over at Kotaku, Jason Schreier says, sources, BioWare Montreal scaled down, Mass Effect put on ice for now. In the wake of BioWare's polarizing Mass Effect Andromeda, fans have wondered where the lauded sci-fi series will go next. The answer, according to people familiar with the studio, is nowhere, at least for the time being. BioWare has put Mass Effect on hiatus and turned Andromeda's developer, BioWare Montreal, into a support studio, according to 4 sources close to the company. That doesn't mean there will never be another Mass Effect game, of course. It's unlikely that BioWare will kill the popular sci-fi franchise, but BioWare is letting Mass Effect sit for a while rather than putting staff on Andromeda's follow-up right away, the sources say. Last month, a number of BioWare Montreal employees were transferred to the studio EA Motive, also based in Montreal, to work on Star Wars Battlefront 2. Those remaining at BioWare Montreal will support BioWare's other games, including the new intellectual property, codenamed Dylan, which we expect the company to announce at E3. BioWare Montreal will also continue to patch and support Andromeda's multiplayer. BioWare's main studio in Edmonton is heading up Dylan, while BioWare's other studio in Austin is also helping out with the game. When reached for comment, publisher Electronic Arts sent over the following statement attributed to BioWare Montreal studio director Nanik Roy. I don't know if I said that wrong. Our teams at BioWare and across EA put in tremendous effort bringing Mass Effect Andromeda to players around the world. Even as BioWare continues to focus on the Mass Effect Andromeda community and live service, we are constantly looking at how we're prepared for the next experiences we will create. The teams in EA Worldwide Studios are packed with talent, and more than ever, we are driving collaboration between studios on key projects. With our BioWare and Motive team sharing studio space in Montreal, we have BioWare team members joining Motive projects that are underway. We're also ramping up teams on other BioWare projects in development. There will be much more to come from BioWare in the years ahead. Then we go on to talk a little bit about what's happened with Andromeda.
So basically, the game didn't do as well as they want, and they're scaling back.
I mean, it sounds like this would have probably been the plan all along, in terms of let's move people over here, help out with not.
If the game were super successful, I don't think it would have been.
You wouldn't have put it on ice. You wouldn't have put it on ice.
Tons of DLC
but you would have
yeah.
moved people around to do other stuff and come back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
that's
need
what I'm saying.
the full development team, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
it's
you
not
go in
unheard of
pre-production.
that-
What's the rest of the idea and where are we going?
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's not unheard of that production companies like this that make these big projects scale up, scale down for the projects.
Yeah.
That in and of itself is not a story, but I think reading between the lines there, it's clearly that it's underperforming and
Sure. Well, it caught so much shit,
resources
right?
everywhere,
And you put it on ice too to try to get more distance from Facegate and all this other crap.
Yeah, clearly they don't understand this is Candy Andy's favorite game.
Candy Andy!
Sometimes when he's in a bad mood, I call him Hard Candy Andy.
How do you feel about Mass Effect getting put on hold or put on ice?
It's a bummer. And I think for...
What are you guys doing in the next room?
Why are you covered in water?
I spilled some LaCroix.
You're wearing a shirt that says Hideo Kojima, and it's just got...
A Hideo Kojima shirt.
That's cute. I like
That's
that. I
an
got
awesome
you did that.
shirt.
Where'd you get that?
Redbubble.
Okay.
So, yeah, it kind of sucks, but I feel like it's probably the best thing for the franchise at this point.
Yeah.
If they can't deliver the 9s and 10s that people expect,
Yeah.
it's probably the best thing.
Okay.
But the way I think about it, I'm enjoying Andromeda. It's like a 7.5 out of 10 or whatever.
Yeah.
But this 7.5 out of 10 is way better than me than like a 9 out of 10 Gears of War. Just
Sure.
because I enjoy the world and the lore.
Yeah.
So.
Do you ever regret the hours you're putting into Andromeda that you could put into Mario Kart to be better than me at Mario Kart? Because it was pitiful showing today.
Okay.
Like, it was embarrassing. Tomorrow we're going to stream some. I hope you fucking bring some heat then.
Okay.
Andy.
You need another one?
Andy, now, if we can put aside our joking beef, we might have to have an intervention here, right? He clowns out the coffee, he clowns out a Red Bull, and now wants another Red Bull?
Bring Daddy some sugar.
All right, I'll get you another one.
Don't get him another one. Andy, don't get it. Nick, I gotta call
My
it. I'm sorry.
triceps need it.
Nick, that's it.
His tricep
Can
needs
I have some
Give him
water?
the one. Give him the one for his tricep. Look at that fucking thing.
It's all fat right now.
Booty, 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 booty.
For some
working
reason, I've been on
everywhere.
these really, since my back went out, I've been on this really bad, downward spiral of habits, not the least of which are the Red Bulls, but I've
Yeah.
also been housing fucking goldfish lately. I start, the little bag you get, I'm just going to have one bowl of it.
Sure.
But then I somehow managed to get the whole bag into a bowl.
Nice.
And I'm like, wow, this is it.
When you guys went out to get food for me yesterday, you went out to food, you're going to bring me back some food.
Yeah.
I was too hungry. And so I went in there and I got into the hot Cheez-Its.
Nick, you have some allergies, right?
Yeah.
Bringing you some tissue paper for your allergies.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I have my nose. It's terrible.
God damn it.
I gotta blow my nose.
Nick, you can't. It's too many. It's too many. We gotta know when to draw the line.
It's just tissue.
It was alarming today to open the fridge to get the ribs to demembrate them and look down. It's just all LaCroix and all
You didn't like
Red
that?
Bulls. It's like
I was
packed.
really
I'm like,
This-
oh
listen,
God.
if there's
Oh,
one
we
thing-
crossed the line, folks.
If there's one thing I've learned about starting this business is that this is our world.
It's
We
true.
can make this whatever we want.
McWorld, it could happen. They always
Look
say.
at Kevin's fucking tech setup over there. It looks like he can launch a space shuttle into space.
Literally everything here is necessary. There is not one thing. I'm looking around. Maybe the amiibos. Don't need them there.
That's fun. No,
But I've been playing a lot of
That's what I'm saying.
Zelda,
I'm not accusing you of misspending. I'm saying that's the setup that you wanted. You made it happen. It's awesome.
It's the setup we needed.
It's the setup we needed.
Abor101 in the chat says, "Hey Greg, are you gonna get Minecraft on the Switch? It would be awesome to start a new world tomorrow on the stream." I have Minecraft on the Switch already. It's loaded. I haven't started it. I talk a little bit on the Gamescast about replaying games. I expect at some point to start a world. Yeah, start something there. I don't know if we'll do it tomorrow, but maybe. Who knows? Tomorrow after this thing, stream and giving away games. Huh?
They brought Minecraft to the Switch?
Yeah. I did.
Jesus.
Minecraft's everywhere.
Yeah. Your Minecraft is everywhere.
I haven't since we stopped working at IGN. I haven't paid attention to Minecraft at all.
Yeah.
I remember because Pear would always be like, "Hey guys,
We need to
focus
cover
more on
Minecraft. Yeah. Still a big deal.
Still huge.
Yeah,
yeah.
still
I
love
figured
it.
as much.
Kids still love it. Real quick, this is a shout out. Everybody should go over to waypoint.vice.com. Maybe just waypoint.com. I don't know if that works. Patrick Klepek's still doing some of the best work in the industry. This is a fascinating article about this game I'd never heard of and how this guy is holding this 12-year video game secret hostage. It's a game called Tibia, if I'm saying that correctly.
Okay.
You have to be a level 999 to go through this door. But this game is so hardcore that if you die, you lose experience, and everything gets harder as you play. So
Jesus.
it took 12 years for the first guy to get through the fucking door, and he got through, and then he won't tell anybody what he saw. And now these other guys are to the point they can go through the door, but they're holding it ransom. Where you go to their Twitch page, and it's like they have a counter to $5,000. And they're like, we won't go in until we get $5,000.
Genius. That's smart.
awesome.
Where are they at?
Nowhere. The community's rebelling. Because I
Yeah.
guess they've been, this is a tight-knit community, and these guys have been dicks before. And it's like, why would we believe you? Why would we give you money to have you go? And so there's counter people of there's one guy Patrick talks about in here who he's like, I'm gonna do it. He's like 900 and 928 or something, right? Maybe 919 or something. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get through the door and I'll tell everybody. But the game is so hardcore, Nick. I shit you not. The guy's like 900 or whatever. He needs to get 999. That means he'll probably get there in 2018.
Whoa.
Like that's how much work it takes to fucking level. It's a fascinating article. Really
that's
great
pretty
work.
cool. That's pretty cool.
So everybody pop over there.
It's
and
like when Peter Molyneux had that one game,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That everyone
The
had, the
cube
whole
or
world
whatever.
had to chip away the cube.
Yeah.
Can't remember what happened with that. Anyone ever get to the
You
center of
got
that thing?
in, and the kid was gonna. That is a long story. You get in, and the guy was gonna be in the next game or Gettys, right? And then that never happened. They never contacted him. There was a whole bunch of articles about it, and then it's just Peter Molyneux.
So I'm sure nothing bad can happen once
Yeah,
these
yeah.
guys get through this door.
Yeah.
I'm sure this thing, whatever the secret is, that these guys have waited years and leveled up to get, will be so fulfilling that they won't at one point altogether be like, what the fuck did we just do with our lives?
That's the thing is in the article, Patrick's citing, I think, a conversation or an article he'd written with the creators beforehand, like from a year before. That's basically like, yeah, we put it in there thinking no one would ever get there. Like nobody would ever play the game that much to do it. You know what I
Have
mean?
they never played games before? Have they
Exactly.
never read an article about this?
I mean, shout out, I really feel to the guy who did it the first time, right?
Shout out to that guy because he didn't spoil it, right?
Yeah.
The guy was like, this is cool. Whether it's cool or not, it still gives people a goal. They still want to achieve it. Great, good for them. He could have been that asshole that bought the 7th Harry Potter book or the 6th Harry Potter book and read flipped to the ending and was like, Dumbledore's dead.
Spoiler.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, at this point, if you haven't read those books,
You're
they're
not going to.
classics at this point.
Yeah, but I mean, that's really awesome. That's the kind of video game nerd shit I love so much. You know what I mean? What a
that's
great
awesome.
idea.
Good old Patrick.
Kevin, of course, abandoning his post, so let's jump into the tips, which you don't need him for. We probably shouldn't share any of the money with him. First tip. Remember, you can tip us here. We love it. It supports us, keeps the lights on, does all this cool shit. Comes from WingFan191. I finally clicked while watching Archer last night. Oh, it finally clicked while watching Archer last night. But Nick is the perfect clone of Dr. Krieger. I'm sure you've heard this 1,000 times already.
No, I haven't, because Krieger is a sadistic, sick ex-Nazi. So I don't necessarily think that I resemble him too much.
Krieger? Okay, hold on a second.
Having said
Show
that,
the kids
I look like Krieger.
Krieger, not an ex-Nazi. Raised by Nazis, okay? There's a difference.
Maybe I look like Krieger.
You
for sure.
definitely look
But
like
I definitely don't spend a lot of time in my basement torturing people and trying to make mechanical cyborgs out of them. That's Kevin's job.
iDan91 says, hey Greg and Nick, saw Guardians on Sunday and they showed the Wonder Woman trailer. When her theme music hit, all I could see was Greg's maniacal face. It was quite haunting. Keep fucking that chicken. Dun 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 dun. Fucking can't wait.
Yeah, I saw that same thing too, Greg's maniacal face, because I was actually sitting next to him
I
when I
turned
watched
it,
that
yeah.
trailer.
It's just because it's fun because Tim hates it so much.
He hates it
He
so
hates
much.
that song so much.
He hates it.
So we get to all the time.
My favorite thing is I look at Greg, and you're smiling, and then I look over at Tim, and Tim's like, you know, he does that thing where he just shakes his head.
Tim hates everything.
He does.
Shroom the worm. Hey Greg, I got a fun clip for you and Jen. It's from the French movie Umbrellas of Cherbourg. It's a clip that reminds me of you guys and how cute you are. Kevin, you vet that.
I mean, it's very...
Here we go. This is it. We're watching it.
It's very, like, all right.
It's very all right. Aww.
God, it's...
Ah! Is his name Greg? Oh, Guy. Hey, Guy.
I'm pretty sure that's all he wanted us to see.
Okay. Thank you. I like that.
Sorry, I blanked out there for a second. That's my life every day, every time Jen's here. She
Yeah.
coming over for barbecue today?
She might.
Cool.
We're doing pockets full of soup tonight.
Oh, Jared.
With Jared Petty.
Oh, yeah,
So we're doing that from here, so I don't know if it makes sense for her to come out and then go home and then come back again.
Tell him I'm sorry. He
What is
texted me.
happening? You came in, you whispered something to Kevin, he freaked out. What happened?
Did it seem like when Bush was told about 9/11, like the little...
That was more reaction than ever from anybody.
The Taco Bell tortilla chips, or whatever the fuck they're calling them.
Yeah.
They're out today.
Go right now. This is the one time I'm releasing you. I'm not going to give you shit for not doing your job because I don't know what the fuck you do. As soon as we're not there to watch you in that room, you just wander around. You come back and you're all wet. Like, what are you doing?
You're right.
Go get them. Go get 15 orders of them. 10 orders.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
10.
Yeah.
We're also doing...
Barbecue.
Yeah, hot links.
Don't question the man. His creativity
Fine, get
is...
9.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, get 9. Something reasonable.
Okay.
Can you take Tim's card too?
Okay.
I'm excited now.
I know.
perfect appetizer for barbecue is chicken chips. Get that nacho cheese too.
Joey,
Yes.
as the only adult in this office,
Yeah.
just can you watch the kids
Yeah.
for a while?
Is 10 too much? I mean, I feel like that's gonna be in Taco Bell money. It's gonna be like $25.
It'd be 15.
No, it'll be fine. Can we send some sweet nasty love to Alfredo for his birthday?
Sure.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Everybody hit up at Alfredo Plays with some hashtag sweet nasty love. It is his birthday. He is a whopping 22 years old.
Try to find a picture that's safe for people to see, but still
Very
oozing with like
It's on the
hotness.
border. It's on the border.
Like, on the border. You know what I mean? Like Madonna
Yeah.
said, keep on pushing my love over the borderline.
Keep on
that's
pushing my love over the borderline.
Every once in a while, when Dee and I go driving and I'll DJ.
I was hoping to say be intimate.
No, we don't listen to music when that happens. Basically, that's just we giggle a lot. It's over in 30 seconds, and I like to talk about
Gotcha.
how good I did, and she's like, "Don't just pats me on the head and walks away." She feels that conversation about our sexuality is awkward. No, but every once in a while, when we drive, we like to DJ for each other. So if she's driving, I'll DJ for her, and I
Yeah.
love just when you go down that Madonna rabbit hole. I'm not talking Madonna now, where she's like, it's like, dude, go away.
I haven't seen her do anything in a long time.
Ugh, she's still around. But
Is her music not good, or is she not making music anymore?
she's just trying to stay relevant. I forget the last thing she did, but I was like, that's so annoying. Stop it.
That's so Raven.
That is so Raven. Anyway, early Madonna is the bomb. There's nothing better than that.
Okay. Next tip. I'm gonna leave off here.
Uh,
Comes from Who Dat
Ninja.
Ninja 73. Here is my birthday tax for my first ever 30th birthday. Kind of Funny Live 3 will be my first flight. Holy shit.
No shit.
Wow. Thank you for that.
Let me tell you something about Kind of Funny Live 3, okay? Greg, Tim, myself, everyone putting a lot of effort into the show this year. Was a little scared last week. I'm like, fuck, I don't know what we're doing, but I'm always like that. Every production we do is
never know
always
what's
like, no, I'm always just like, is it gonna be good? Is it gonna be good? I'm looking at the Runner show yesterday.
It's gonna be really good.
Gonna be fucking
Really
fun.
good. It's gonna be really
a
good.
fun show.
Kindoffunny.com/KFL3. Come hang out with us in San Francisco. Back to the Who Dat Ninja though. He says, any tips for first time flyer? Bring a lot to do. I don't know how far you're flying from, but bring stuff. Bring your Switch.
Bring a bottle of water.
Enjoy it. Look around.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid. You won't die.
It's fun. It's fun. Here's my tip for you. Get to the airport 2 hours early.
No. Well,
Because you've
you're
never
a first
flown
timer.
before.
That's true. That's true.
You don't understand. You're going to
I
get
gotta
there
take my shoes off?
30 minutes before your flight leaves, and you're going to miss your flight. 2 hours early. And I'm saying 2 hours knowing that you're very well going to probably just be an hour early. Get there 2 hours
No
early.
way. First time flyer, he'll definitely
Get
do it.
there 2 hours early.
He also says, thanks. Can I get some bongos, Big Kev Dog? Love you guys, Kyle.
Kev,
Hard no on that, but
here's the deal.
wait, no, hold on a second.
Here's the deal.
As the person that always comes 30 minutes before his plane is gonna leave, not boarding, leaving, because it just accidentally always happens. You'll be fine. You always just get through. It's not a big deal. You might have to run.
Kevin. Now here's the thing I've been thinking. I've been thinking a lot about this because you are the gatekeeper to what everyone wants.
are the
and
gatekeeper
you just
here.
refuse to give
I'm
the
totally
people
listening.
what they
100%.
need. So here's my concession for you.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
You know that any good relationship, you have to occasionally make, some sacrifices. Can you just bongo yourself for a second for me? Above shirt. I'll take above shirt right now. Just give me a little. Just stand up. Stand up. Let the people see it. Oh, son of a bitch. Good.
You know what? No, I
sweetheart
can't.
candy.
I'm sorry. I was thinking about it. I can't do this because, think about all the beautiful kids we could be helping.
They're so
What a
big
cock
and they're
tease
so
that
beautiful.
was.
You are
Holy
a
shit.
tease.
Guys, I'm sorry.
You are teasing
I thought he was
us.
going to do it. I thought he was finally going to do it.
Man, that just makes me want that cam girl more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
It really does.
He's going to have a little donation bar. Fucking.
For the
Thanks,
kids.
guys.
Dezaru says, greetings, sexy boys. On the topic of cinnamon, old Danish tradition. If you aren't married at 25, sound is needed, you'll get the idea. You get blasted with cinnamon. Kevin, is this link worth watching?
I don't think it. I mean, imagine a guy getting fucking blasted. No, it's not.
That's the wrong one.
Just getting
It's
blasted.
like, Genevieve, I love you, Genevieve.
Give me the sound, give me the sound, give me the sound. Let the kids see it.
Does that seem worth it? They're speaking some weird language.
You know what?
Danish.
You know who I feel bad for in this case?
Cinnamon people.
That kid's house. Whoever's living in that kid's house.
Damn, look at the abs on this fucker in the back.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Well, also, why is he taped down?
That's the tradition, man.
Is it? Did it say that?
No.
Well, at what point did they take his penis out and start playing with that? Or hook up the electrodes, you know
You
what
ever
I
had
mean?
cinnamon in your eye?
No.
I imagine it sucks.
Yeah.
I imagine it burns.
All right, that's
What
enough
is this life these kids are living? Like motorcycles and cool shit in the back? Man,
They have motorcycles in
Danish,
cinnamon.
that's
What do you
normal.
mean?
European.
AF drums. My girlfriend Emily doesn't know the magic of Nick's buttholes. Nick, please give her a butthole she will never forget. Her name is Emily Jimerson. Lay it on her.
Hey, Emily Jimerson.
One more time. Hold on. Ready? You in it?
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Emily Jimerson? It's me, Nick Scarpino, the producer / seducer. Just wanted to say, hey, how you doing? Glad you're, hopefully you're okay. And, butthole.
Let's jump back into some stories. Then we'll come back to the rest of the tips, close them out.
I don't like how, A, I didn't like my performance there. B, I don't like how...
I was going to say that.
I don't like how Kevin, afterward, had the like zero tact and was like, eh. You know what I mean?
Kevin's going to tell you like it is.
I muttered, give her a wink, and I guess you didn't hear it.
Oh, I didn't hear that. I'm sorry.
Okay,
All I
no.
heard was, oh, God, Jesus, Nick's terrible.
Well, I mean, you half-assed it.
Over at Kotaku, Luke Plunkett has, look at this, SNES themed Nintendo Switch.
So
Here is an unofficial SNES, Super Famicom theme for the Nintendo Switch that looks incredible. Made by Pop Skin, it covers everything. The base, the Joy-Cons, their backs, even the Switch itself. You can keep scrolling, Kev, there's more. Because it's a skin and not a paint job, they are naturally going to be some rough edges, particularly at the points where they're curved surfaces. But like, come on. Someone who blah, blah, blah. This is something Nintendo needs to get on. I'm sure they're thinking about, but
That's a really smart idea. That's cool.
That's fucking awesome.
they will do
Do
it
you think
eventually,
they're
but
gonna
I
do this? You think they're gonna do the skins, or they're gonna think they're gonna just release?
No, I think they'll release
Switches?
themed eventually, but
Yeah.
it just sucks. They need to figure out a way to transfer your fucking shit. That's the biggest problem right now.
It's a huge problem.
Because
That
when
is
the
a
Switch
big
dies,
problem.
everything dies, and if you have your saves on there, you also
Oh,
can't do
shit,
it.
look how cool
That's
that looks.
sick.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Fucking ugly ass Wii U, but yeah, it's cool.
This reminds me of that time Bernie Burns, our good friend, wrapped his Tesla.
Oh yeah,
Vinyl wrapped his Tesla. Looks like that too. Although
Yeah.
he doesn't have any rough edges because he probably paid a lot of money to have that done.
100%.
Because he's a badass.
Over at IGN.com, the boy wonder of news, Jonathan Dornbush says, the CW orders DC's Black Lightning to series. Black Lightning has been ordered by the series as a series for the CW, making it producer Greg Berlanti's 5th DC drama on the network. IGN can confirm that the network, which also airs Berlanti's Arrow, Flash, Legends of Tomorrow, and Supergirl, has been ordered to series. That's a weird one. For 2017-2018. The series stars Heart of Dixie's Cress Williams as Jefferson Pierce, who abandoned his secret identity long ago, but takes up the mantle of wanted vigilante Black Lightning once again after finding, quote, one daughter hell-bent on justice, and the other being recruited by a gang. The CW offered a first look at Black Lightning after the network ordered a pilot to be made earlier this year. In addition to Berlanti, the game, and Being Mary Jane's Mara Brock Akil, as well as her husband, Salim Akil, will also serve as producers. Black Lightning was the first DC Comics African-American superhero to get a standalone comic book. Ahead of the pilot order, character descriptions for the series were revealed. All right. Oh, also, the CW revealed today that iZombie and the originals were renewed for next season.
Yeah.
Go get him, Rahul!
I saw Rahul tweet about that last night. Congrats to the team. They're
a
very
good guy.
talented. They're great.
You gonna watch Black Lightning?
I mean, I'll give it a try. Sure,
Yeah, I'll
why
check it
not?
out. I'll look in for a second.
The thing about this is every time they announce that there's a new CW series
You're like, fuck, there's a lot of CW.
on DC, I'm like, there is a lot. And I'm like, some part of me, and it's an asshole thing to say, I'm like, I'm sure it'll have a very good first season.
Yeah.
You know?
I hear you.
I'm sure the first season will be great.
I forget, you don't like Flash now? Is what you're
I
saying?
like Flash. I'm still into Flash. I haven't watched Arrow in forever, and I didn't, to be honest, I didn't give Legends of Tomorrow a chance.
Sure.
It was
so
bad.
I can't
Legends
comment
Tomorrow
on
was
that.
bad. I watched like 6 episodes. It
Yeah.
was like 11 and a half hours, and I was like, this is awful.
Got it. So, Arrow, of course, I liked a lot for the first 2 seasons.
Yep.
Then it started to go a little downhill for me. I mean, I'll give it a shot. But I mean,
I will too.
I'm at that saturation point with a lot of these series.
Too
where
much
like,
stuff.
haven't watched Legion. Everyone keeps wanting me to watch that. Didn't even give Iron Fist a chance. I saw one negative review. I saw the trailer and one negative review, and I was like, I don't need this. Like, I'm good. Because I got 2 episodes into Luke Cage, and I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Luke Cage I liked, but that was just
It was the style. I just didn't like the style of it.
Sure.
And, the way it was told, the kind of exploitation style that they had on that was cool. But I was like, not for me. Not for me.
Next story over at
story.
cbc.ca. ROM scientists name new dinosaur species after Ghostbusters villain. Scientists from the Royal Ontario Ontario Museum have recently discovered the fossil of a 75 million year old species of armored dinosaur, or Echinlosaur, which was unusually well preserved and oddly familiar to movie buffs. Meet Zool curvicessator, destroyer of shins, whose discovery is being discussed in the Royal Society Open Science Journal. The name was inspired by the Ghostbusters villain Zool, says Victoria somebody or other, paleontologist and postdoctoral fellow at ROM and the University of Toronto. Me and my co-author David Evans were batting around ideas for what to name it, and I just half-jokingly said, it looks like Zool from Ghostbusters, she said. Once we put that out there, we couldn't not name it that.
Here's my problem with this, though.
Yeah?
Is that Zool? Which one was Zool? Which one? Isn't that the gatekeeper?
Well, yeah.
Dana
yeah.
Zool, right? There is no Dana, only Zool.
Zool.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah, exactly.
that's not Gozer. I was thinking they said
Gozer the Gozerian
is the girl.
Yeah,
in
and
the, girl form,
the terror dogs were like.
You're right, that's Zool.
Zool is the minion of
There is no
Gozer.
Dana,
Who's
only
Gozer?
Zool.
Yeah, it doesn't say. Why is he in my icebox?
This randomly. I was reading a story the other day about like 13 things you didn't know about the Far Side. You remember the Far Side?
Yeah,
Gary
yeah,
Larson's
yeah.
The Far Side. And there's actually, I forget what the name of it was, but like there was a part of a Stegosaurus that no one had ever named before that they made a joke about that actually became like the common name for. I don't know if it's the official name or not for
Yeah.
it, but so this reminds me of that, which is hilarious. But that's cool. That's great.
Yeah, it's a nice little thing. I'm glad
to see
the dorks are ruling the world and everywhere, and they can go do whatever the fuck they want.
Yes. Here's the thing. The less we need physical exertion, the more the dorks are going to win. So just remember that next time you think about going out there and playing football.
Goes
Fuck
the
football.
Gozerian, the Destructor.
Goes to the Gozerian. Good evening.
Are you a god? This is the one you put in there over at Variety.com. Todd Spangler says Snapchat parent loses $6 billion in market value overnight. Shares of Snap, parent company of Snapchat, took a royal beating after the social messaging and media company missed Wall Street's first quarter expectations and posted a massive $2.2 billion loss. The company lost nearly $6 billion in market capitalization after Wednesday's Q1 earnings report, its first as a publicly held entity. Snap's stock opened at $17.96 a share, so like $18 a share. Thursday, down 22%, giving it a market value of about $20 billion versus the $26 billion in the market close Wednesday. Snap's average revenue per user declined 14% sequentially in the quarter. Snapchat added 8 million daily active users in Q1 to stand at an average of 166 million, up 36% year over year, but up just 5% from the prior quarter.
Not much more here on this story.
Okay.
I mean, this was from news yesterday. They posted earnings, and they're losing money, but it's no big surprise, right? These big social media companies, Twitter, Facebook, like that, they have to operate at a loss for a while. There is one quote here that I'm not sure. I don't know if they have here from yesterday's story. I think I'll have to find the quote, but they basically told their shareholders, "Look, we're losing money. We might never be profitable, but we're growing." So there's that. So it's that weird dichotomy with these social media companies where, yeah, they're adding users, but that's not necessarily adding profits.
Yeah.
In the short term. So we'll see. I mean, I'm sure they have a long-term strategy on how to get out of this.
It's fucked. It's over.
And also,
the bubble's bursting.
Your company's still worth $20 billion.
Rent in San Francisco going to go down. Everything's falling. It's going to happen.
But it's crazy. It's crazy that they
We're
can
all
be
buying
adding
houses?
Yeah, we're all buying houses, but you have to wait like 2 years, because then it's gonna hit the bottom. Yeah, it's fascinating. I don't know. I wish him luck.
Yeah.
But same.
It's like Eric Hart. He was the poison to this business. I'm kidding. He'll be fine.
Eric's awesome.
We love Eric. I hope he gets fired so we can hire, even though we can't afford him and we don't have a position for him.
Wow.
But
You just went down that rabbit hole.
if we ever could do it,
I mean, I'm in. Let's do this. Let's sabotage his career. Let's make sure his baby can never eat again.
you know what?
Never.
Exactly. Thank you, Kevin. Over at the Hollywood Reporter, there's a feature up here. Johnny Depp, a star in crisis in the insane story of his missing millions. What happened to $650 million? An explosive legal battle between one of Hollywood's best paid actors and the business managers he fired has laid bare tumultuous finances, outrageous spending, and troubling behavior on Disney's new Pirates movie. In a case that could even change how the industry does business.
I'll
I want to read this whole thing, but it's long. So you give me.
The reason I brought this up because this is a very fascinating interview. If you've been following anything not interview, op-ed really. Is that the right term? Op-ed?
If it's an opinion thing, is it an opinion
No,
article?
I guess it's more factual.
It's a feature.
It's a feature. So this is a fascinating feature of what's been happening with Johnny Depp lately. You've heard a lot of stories about him potentially going bankrupt, him owing money and defaulting on loans. It's an interesting and multifaceted story that I recommend everyone go read on the Hollywood Reporter because it has a lot to do with eccentric spending, potentially, cataclysmic decisions made by his lawyers and his accountant. But the crazy thing about this article is, for the longest time, what they're saying that this might actually change the way a lot of people do business with managers and with lawyers. Because the big sticking point in this is they're claiming that he basically just mismanages funds and spends too much on houses and wine and all this shit, and $5 million to shoot Hunter S. Thompson's ashes out of a cannon, shit like that. Indisputable, right? You could look at the houses that he owns, and you're like, this guy clearly likes to spend a lot of his money. He's claiming, and his new lawyer's claiming, that because they're acting as because his management team were also lawyers, that they didn't have the right to garnish that 5% management fee from his wages over the years. So he's countersuing them for all the money that they've taken out of his for fees, quote unquote, management fees, which is very, very fascinating because that is a standard practice. Regardless, like, if you're a lawyer, if you're operating as a lawyer, you have to have a separate contract saying like, I'll take 15% or 10% as a management fee. If you're a manager, that kind of goes without saying. But this is a weird, gray, murky area that a lot of people apparently operate in Hollywood, and I guess this court decision could potentially put a lot of people in jeopardy.
Does it affect the wages I garnish from Kevin?
You don't garnish wages from Kevin. In fact,
every day I tax him.
Yo, do you?
Yeah.
Do you tax him with a physical touch?
Yeah, the hug.
Yeah, that's
the
fine.
hug tax. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Kevin, the hug tax is still in effect. Do you want to come pay right now?
Yeah.
You want to come pay the hug tax right now,
God,
Kev?
No, Kevin. Greg, you can't do this. You have to stop.
Come here,
The
big
only
guy.
saving grace is that Kevin is, in fact, our HR department. So
You do great.
That's a good one.
when HR decides to hug, I guess that's the policy. We have a hug policy in this office.
Candy Andy?
He went to go get chicken nuggets.
Good. That was actually a test, because if he came in here and he's not buying chicken fucking chips,
But Joey's still here. I thought they'd go as a team. I'm gonna investigate further.
thanks. Investigate what's going on there.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying 5% doesn't seem too much. 5%, Johnny Depp, there's a poor, I don't want to find it here, I'll paraphrase. He got paid $25 million for the last Pirates movie, I think, plus 20% profit participation, plus a $3 million perk package.
So yeah,
So 5% of that can add up. Can add up a lot, especially when you got all the royalties. I mean, I think he's made hundreds of millions off of just the Pirates series. So it's pretty fascinating.
Let's jump into some tips. Let's finish them off while Kevin's out yelling at Joey, as he should.
Yeah.
Galogan TN says, I graduated with my master's on Saturday and my wife turns 30 this weekend. What a time to be alive.
Congratulations.
Shout out to everyone who graduated or still in school to better themselves. Also, can I get a Kevin butthole? Kevin's moving to his post.
Wait, actually. Hold on.
Oh, you going full screen?
Yeah.
Wow.
Butthole.
Wow.
Oh, I like how there are two
There's
of you.
There's three.
I just love that your
Is there
camera's...
three? Oh, there's 4.
Where's
Wow.
oh my God, it's a never-ending cycle of Kevin's.
I like that the camera's latitude. I like that camera has 0 latitude, so there's just bright spots all over your face.
Oh, shit.
It looks like Bizarro Kevin to an extent.
There it
right?
is. There it is.
There you go. Thank you.
I don't know what latitude means on a camera.
Thank you, me neither. That feels good. Brew Danos, parentheses Eric, just platinum Horizon last night, my 80th plat, congratulations. On a side note, I found it fun and liberating to finish Breath of the Wild and not worry about trophies. Don't you feel the same? Plus, Andy, confirm beer on Twitter, smiley. I do feel the same. Playing Breath of the Wild and not having to worry about trophies is like, all right.
But wasn't there some part of you that's like, there's 60 more shrines left?
Oh, sure.
Should I go
Yeah,
get
there was
them?
totally 100% of that. Yeah,
Yeah.
Same thing with Cart, where it's like, I'm enjoying Cart, but it's like, man, if there was platinum on this, I'd force myself to do the 200cc thing.
Interesting.
But I'm not.
Yeah, your addiction to trophies and to platinuming games is a little crazy. Because I feel like after a certain point...
Addiction to trophies. Colin was addicted to platinuming. I'm addicted to trophies.
That's fair, but I feel like at a certain point with you, I've seen you stressed out about getting
100%.
trophies.
100%.
And that, in my brain, not being a hardcore gamer like you, seems counterintuitive to what a game is supposed to do for you.
100%. Yeah, you're right on all accounts.
So I just felt like with Breath of the Wild, at a certain point, I was like, this is starting to feel like work. And that's when I just said, fuck it, and just went for the castle and beat the game.
Nice.
And I was like, cool.
That's a smart way to do it.
It worked out well.
Chochi says, yo guys, been listening to Greg since 2010. Thought I would really miss Colin Dynamic, but you guys have been kicking ass. Keep fucking that chicken and sucking those dicks. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you. We definitely have been on a tear lately. Things have been great around here. King Edie. Hey Nick. Hey. Wondering if the one and only producer/seducer would be willing to officiate a couple of Canadian best friends being married at Kinda Funny Live 4 pending the announcement. Kevin can be the best man. P.S. Butthole.
Maybe. Keep me posted. We'll see.
AP Jackson IC, or Jacksonic. Hey Greg, any chance Bethesda may change their controversial review policy in light of praised bugs hurting reviews? Earlier review copies have saved them Early review copies might have saved them a headache, right? Also, PCs suck. No. This is exactly what they want. This is not right. You're totally misreading the situation.
Yeah, no, early copies
If Dan Stapleton's 4.0 on IGN would have gone before Prey was out to be purchased, fewer people would have bought Prey.
Prey a 4.0?
Yeah, because it's a game-breaking bug or whatever.
Oh shit, that's
For PC players. They had it coming. They had it coming.
Okay.
Why are you playing on a PC?
What do you get for regulars?
It hasn't been updated yet. He was playing on PC, and then 40 hours in, his game borked.
4.0, holy shit. I hear from everyone that's a good game.
Yeah, because it is. It's just there's a bug
fun.
that'll kill it or whatever.
Do you have it?
Yes, I got you a copy.
Yeah, we have a copy. But I played it at PAX and I went to one of their events. It's fun.
You want a copy too? Slack me right now because I need to request Andy still too.
Okay.
Dudes in Space says, Nick, I'm just tipping to make you jealous. Testing ARRIS. Aries today? What the fuck's that?
Aries are cameras.
Okay.
Ooh, are those Airy minis?
Do you see it?
Yeah, I pulled up the link on my page.
Okay.
Yeah, those are cool. Airy, to put in context, there are two major camera makers that film all movies. There's Red, you've heard of Red, right? Airy is an older company that's been around for a long time. They started as a film company, and they still make film cameras.
Gotcha.
But they moved over to digital pretty much at the same time that Red started picking up.
Yeah.
Whereas Red made a camera that's sort of like an engineer's camera, Airy comes from actual making film cameras. So they made what's called the Airy Alexa, which was widely picked up very, very quickly. Like all the early Marvel movies were shot on Airy Alexa, and these are one of the iterations of those, which I believe are minis. And they're used as like crash cams, or they're used as like if you got a really small set, or someone's like, for instance, if you were in like you were filming like the Die Hard where he's crawling through you'd probably use one of these. And what's cool is they tether to, it's basically just the sensor and the lens, and the control and all that stuff can tether, so you can just have it on a tiny little rig that's right here. They're really fun. We used to look at the same quality. And
are you jealous of Dudes in Space for using it?
Fuck yeah.
Okay, good.
Fuck yeah. There was back in the day when I shot the Aurors April Fool's video, I shot with an Airy Alexa. And Fran was like, why are we shooting with this? This is really expensive. And I was like, I don't have a good reason.
I can't justify this. I'm doing it though.
I just want the experience with this, and it was really fun.
More like Bran. Koj gave a tip and said, I've been following Kind of Funny since the beginning, and I decided to go to Kind of Funny Live. This is my first time doing something Kind of Funny related. Can't wait to meet everyone for the first time. I'm going alone, so let's hang. Twitter, Koj, COJAYY. Thank you for coming. kindoffunny.com/KFL3. Come hang out with all the best friends. You will not be alone for long. You can go to the Kind of Funny forums, find out all about the community events we have going on. Final tip! I'm calling them! Woo! Eddie Spaghetti 445 says, hey Nick, can I get a Kenny Loggins playing with the boys for my best friend Danny? It's our favorite part of the morning show.
Wow! Hanging out with the boys!
Ain't no chasing sunsets! And then he said, also, here's the Persona Simpsons fun clip.
We've seen it a whole bunch.
We've seen it before, yeah. And that's it. Tips have been called. There's one news story, and then I'm going to get the fuck out of here because I got to start barbecuing.
Booyah!
I added it late, Kev. Eddie over at GameSpot says, Marvel Heroes Omega coming to PS4 soon. Here are the trophies revealed. Now, I haven't seen these yet. All right?
See, here's how the thing is.
Yeah?
You should stop reading this article. It's feeding into the addiction.
No, but I really want to see how hard this is going to be.
This is my point. This is exactly my idea. Look, you can't in the same breath criticize me for wanting, yes, a third Red Bull.
Here's where it gets interesting.
No, Nick.
Reach level 60
Your heart
with
can't
any
handle it.
hero.
Yeah. Where do you see this?
I'm down.
Oh, you're down.
Get 5 heroes at level 60. All right.
All
You get the platinum?
All right. Prestige any hero twice. Oof.
Twice.
Oh, Georgia. I'm not going to platinum this probably, but I'm going to enjoy playing it, hopefully.
Twitter.
Oh.
I can't wait to do a Let's Play with you of this game.
I have the beta. We could just do that. But,
Could we?
Yeah.
That'd be fun. Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's barbecue day, so I'm going to go barbecue. I'll get you a co-host. You can keep going. You can
Hold on.
jump through.
I think
Yeah, I'll read some.
Joey and Tim's.
Have we done the 3 and 3 yet? Are we doing the 3 and 3?
No, we haven't done the giveaway. We haven't done the
giveaway.
ad. We haven't done any. We've just done the news.
You should do that.
Okay, fine.
Fuck it up.
Fine.
Old and stupid.
Let me do the thing before I get it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to keep streaming. I'm just going to go barbecue. If you didn't know, this is Kind of Funny Morning Show each and every week here on twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames. We come to you with the nerdy news you need to know about. Before jumping in the chat to answer your questions, comments, and concerns. In between those 2 segments, I reach into the internet, grab a video game, toss it to one of you. How do you win the video game? It's simple. Be in the chat like so many of you are live right now on twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames. Or if you're watching later on youtube.com/kindoffunny or podcast services around the globe, you can win 3 additional ways or amplify your chances 3 additional ways. You can do it by subscribing to us here on Twitch. Remember, if you subscribe to us, you are automatically entered for everything. If you have Amazon Prime, you have Twitch Prime, so you have a free subscription to give away. Plus, you get the Kind of Funny logo next to your name. Cool emotes, private chat time with us. You get to play multiplayer games with us, like we will do tomorrow probably. You get the show ad-free unless we bake them in, like we're about to. And then if you don't want to do that, you can support us on patreon.com/kindoffunny or patreon.com/kindoffunnygames. $2 and above gets you entered into every giveaway. You don't need to be here. Today, we're giving away Super Rude Bear on PS4. A game I haven't played yet, but I've been hearing good things about.
Super Rude
Rude
this. Can
Bear.
I Google it? Do you mind?
No, Kevin, can you Google up a trailer for it too?
looking for it.
Thank you. Super Rude Bear, PS4. Play that while I do this. And I'm going to tell you right now, this episode of the Kind of Funny Morning Show is brought to you by Blue Apron. Blue Apron is the #1 fresh ingredient and recipe delivery service in the country. Cooking together builds strong family bonds, and there's all sorts of stuff. For less than $10 per person per meal, Blue Apron delivers seasonal recipes along with pre-portioned ingredients to make delicious home-cooked meals. Choose from a variety of new recipes every week, or let Blue Apron's culinary team surprise you. Recipes are not repeated within a year, so you'll never get bored. Let's talk about what's happening in May. May's got beef teriyaki stir-fry with sugar snap peas and lime rice, baked spinach and egg flatbread with sauteed asparagus and lemon aioli, 3 cheese and baby broccoli stromboli with tomato and oregano dipping sauces.
This game looks fun.
Yeah, all right. Check out this week's menu and get your first 3 meals free with free shipping by going to blueapron.com/KFMS. That's blueapron.com/KFMS. What else are you gonna eat? A shoot? Blue Apron. A better way to cook.
Build it.
Build it beautiful. Super Rude Bear on PS4 is going to a Patreon supporter, Patreon Prime. Random number generator says it is, one of our favorites, Snowbike Mike.
Snowbike
Snowbike Mike has won
awesome.
Super Rude Bear on this. And here they come, ladies and gentlemen.
Here they are.
Chicken,
born
chips,
to
and
be
shit. Put them right here so you can see them on the thing.
Chicken,
Yeah.
chips.
Oh yeah, all right. Oh wow.
Oh wow, there's a little dip
Oh
sauce.
wow.
So I asked the lady 5 orders of a 12-piece, please.
Yeah.
And she looked at me as if I just came straight from an insane asylum. She's like, 5 orders? I said, maybe 4. So there's 48.
We have, now these are the Taco Bell.
See you guys later.
No, Kev, I want to.
Yeah, we all
get
have to try this.
Skycam.
We
I want
all have
Skycam.
to come in and try this on
get in
camera.
Give me Skycam of how good. No, I want. Okay, fine.
All right.
I just want a Skycam of how they look.
You guys can enjoy it. I'll just watch.
No, I want you to come eat them. Hold on. We should
Skycam
tweet
it.
about this.
Skycam.
Taste, test,
All right,
live.
ready
No-
for Skycam?
Yeah.
Hold on. Yeah, okay.
Go for Skycam?
No, I'm tweet. I gotta tweet this out.
Do we go now?
What are they
No,
called?
what are they called?
Oh,
Chicken chips?
Fuck, they smell so good.
Hold on.
Chicken-
Chicken chips?
Oh my god,
No.
yes.
Yeah, I think that's what they are.
Talk, hold on, I'll Google it.
Naked chips.
Naked chicken,
Chicken chips. That's what they're
Naked
called.
chicken chips.
Naked is their thing.
Naked chicken
Why you
chips.
guys
Fried
make
chicken
it so
nachos?
good?
Is that what they're called?
No,
No.
naked. They're naked.
It's over. We've
The
already.
naked chicken chalupa thing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
High five, dude.
They look way toastier in that photo.
The naked chicken chips. Yeah, that's what they're called.
Taste test live.
I don't think
Taco
they're naked,
Bell
though.
naked chicken chips. Kind of funny games.
Tip!
All right,
there
here
it
we
is.
go. That's out. Hold on. All right. So did we get Skycam to look at them yet? Did you already show them on Skycam?
No, I haven't.
This is what they look like. Naked chicken chips.
Mm-hmm.
We got the night. I've always been a big fan of these cheeses here. This nacho cheese.
Right.
There, we've seen them. Now, Kev, come eat them. Go wide and come eat them with us, Kev.
Okay.
Exciting.
It is very exciting.
Now, watch out
Can we
because
dip
this
them and cross our arms?
Sure.
not above me. I need this shirt for the rest of the day.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I don't want that one. I don't know what's going on with that one.
How does that happen?
It's got like
Joey, get in
a. What's the dry skin thing I'm thinking? Eczema. It's got eczema.
No, now I don't want that one. I was going to look at that.
Are we ready?
Yeah. 3. Hold on. Wait for Nick.
Alrighty.
3.
What about Cool Greg? Cool Greg, get one. All right, let's see here. Go.
Yeah.
The only thing that would make them better if they were dinosaur shaped.
Tastes like a chicken fry.
It tastes like a chicken fry. Burger King. Shout out.
I've never had a chicken fry.
Tim,
Double dipping right on camera.
do I want to be in your mouth?
Yeah, you do.
Yes. Do I want other people to know that I've been in your mouth? Not necessarily.
Not on Twitch, yeah.
The rules of Taco Bell.
I'm really
Or
happy-
Double dip
really
drop and
happy
cheese.
with 48.
All good.
You could have, by the way, you had plenty more.
Do we have
You
more
could have given us
nachos?
the flip courtesy.
Nope.
Where you flipped it over and dipped the one
We
part.
have
fingers
more
are
nacho
dirtier
cheese.
than my
Do you want your
mouth.
own nacho
No, your
cheese?
mouth is disgusting. No. I've seen the things that go into your mouth. I've seen the things
There's
you've
plenty
done.
of nachos. You
Yeah,
That's
sure.
good.
We'll give
That's
you your
good.
own
I'm
nacho
into
cheese.
this.
You gotta sit down.
What?
We have a shitload more.
Can you sit down?
I gotta go barbecue.
I got a shit.
All right.
Andy,
You gotta sit down.
Okay. I got a shit. It's an emergency, guys.
I've had 2 bites of naked chicken.
Those are really good. Those are really
Kind
good.
of spicy.
Yeah, they got a little kick to them.
What do you think
I
it
think
would
it's
be
a-
with the twang?
Probably not. Probably not a good call.
The thing is, I feel like if you made
Kevin, you
nachos
make
out of
some?
those, that'd be the bomb.
Just a test. And then you'll.
I kind of just love the cheese. It's that Rico's cheese.
That
fake.
nacho cheese. Yeah.
It's not real. I just
Now everybody
discovered
will fill
my.
up. You got a lot of sausages and ribs coming. Is this like your dream meal? Because it's like all no carbs.
Well, this has a lot of carbs in it.
That's chicken. Chicken don't have no carbs.
Right.
Chicken's
chicken.
super healthy, dude.
And this is not chicken. This is like all the parts of the chicken that's.
All the vitamins.
Nick, can
blended together.
Can you make more mouth noises while you eat, please?
Yeah, I can try.
Thank you.
I'm eating, Kevin. What do you want from me? You know what helped me not make mouth noises? If I had something cold and fun and delectable to drink.
Oh, Nick,
You want
your heart's
another one?
gonna explode. And
No, I really shouldn't.
When he dies, it's on you.
Is it on me?
You're gonna have to tell D.
Andy's the better version of me anyway, so it
I
doesn't
just
really matter.
got a Slack message from Andy Cortez. When you resubscribe to us with Twitch Prime, reminder that the free game is oxen free this month.
Yeah, so if you use Twitch Prime, they give away free little goodies.
What?
Get Oxen free for free. Oxen free
shit.
for free.
I can't do it. I can't stop.
Go ahead and talk with your mic.
Hey.
Your mouth's totally
I'm eating some chicken.
yeah, I think it sounds good.
All right.
Are we on the last story? What are we doing?
No, we're done.
We're done.
We're done?
So,
hanging out with the kids right
thank you for joining us. We're going to do the old, well, we're going to take some questions, comments, and concerns
Sure.
from the Twitch chat. Remember, we'll do the old Colin Moriarty 3 and 3. So let's start with non-subscribers. And
I'm
we'll go into
digging the
sub mode.
cheese.
Then I
Oh.
will read the people who have subscribed, but not now. Later. That's going to happen later. Queue up your questions, comments, concerns, or links to mildly pornographic things. And Andy and I will vet them along with Joey.
We have to watch all of them. Nothing, Joe. Yeah, don't worry about it. Just like everybody
To
else
the
should.
extreme, said, no, I'm sorry. Mr. Yasman300 says, yo, Nick, can you sing Dust in the Wind while Andy plays the guitar? Also, KevDog, keep doing your job, and F the haters, and check this vid. Danny McBride talks about his son saying a joke at school.
Well, Kevin left the room. So,
I'll cue it up. I'll cue it up later. I'll watch it in privacy of my own home. I love Danny McBride.
Love him.
Shout out to Alien Covenant.
Here's a
Which I'm
video
sure
that
will be amazing.
I revisit maybe once every 3 months.
Yeah.
Is the blooper reel from Eastbound and Down.
Oh, fuck.
I have to revisit that blooper reel with him, Craig Robinson, and Will Ferrell. Let the boy watch. He needs to learn.
Oh, my God. What the hell is
Red
that?
Bull heart attack.
What is going on here?
Oh, what? No. It looks like a fucking, like a special effect they didn't use for Jurassic Park.
Holy shit. Yeah, we should stop.
There's a lot of downvotes, though. What are the downvotes? I bet you the downvotes are like, this is fake or some.
It's not a heart attack, his wings are coming out. This is not a heart attack, yeah. That's not what your heart, it can't beat that quick. That's something,
Yeah,
that's
that
something
looks
crazy.
That looks really terrifying.
That means something's happening.
So there's like a large bulbous thing out of the dude's chest that's sort of like.
It's in the chat. People can watch it if they want. I
guess I'm getting a third one,
Yeah,
boys.
please don't do that.
Guess I'm getting a third one.
King Diz 89 says, Nick, can I have a chip? Yeah, you got to go to Taco Bell right now. I think they're selling them.
Here, King Diz.
Nick, would you consider doing a show in the tank top so we can better see the ice cream scoops? Andy, please feel free to follow suit, you beautiful bastard. You want to do the show one day in a tank top with me?
I can't do that. I have like some body issues that I have.
Yeah, me too. I don't want people to ever see me
Yeah.
shirtless. I hate my body.
I mean,
hate
like this is whatever. Like it's a belly,
You're
right?
beautiful.
But up here, like
You got a nice chest. It's totally fine.
Sounded great. I'm back though.
did it? Sorry.
No, I'm just kidding. It sounded.
Notorious Baz says, Nick, what do you think of the Billions season finale? I thought the second to last episode was one of the best they have done yet. Billions, fucking billions, man. It continues to impress
What is that?
me. It is a show on Showtime starring Paul Giamatti and Damian Lewis. If you're not familiar with Damian Lewis, he was...
He played point guard for the Blazers.
no, he was one of the main characters of season 1, Homeland. He's a redheaded British guy. I want to say he was in... the war show that HBO did, but that might have
Band of
been
Brothers?
him. Yeah, but I don't think that was him actually. You know if you've seen. Anyway, the concept behind Billions is fucking great. It's a cat and mouse game basically between a billionaire financial investor,
Okay.
who was played by Damian Lewis, and the Attorney General for New York, who was trying to catch him. And so it's basically them screwing each other over and trying to get the better of each other.
Do you know Billions?
Yeah.
It's so good.
It's so good. And it keeps getting better. Yeah, get in there. So yeah, definitely. If you guys haven't seen that, I recommend watching that. It's very, 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 very good. Also, just watched The Founder last night.
What's that?
It's the story of Ray Kroc, the guy who quote unquote started McDonald's,
Oh.
and how he basically
Netflix?
No, it's on demand. Unfortunately, you have to pay for it, but it'll be on Netflix eventually. It's very good.
Did
Very
he
good.
fuck some people over in the process?
Well, his name's Kroc,
No.
not McDonald's. So you can infer
So that's
from
where
that.
they got the name from. Okay.
Well, you can infer from that, like he basically, yeah. I mean, the story is
I was like, he's
he
a
was
crock of shit. I thought that's
he
what
was
it
a door-to-door salesman, basically, like a road salesman, and he would go around and selling like various things. But one year, when he was selling these like sundae makers, you know, the kinds that have like 5 dueling things, so you can make like 5
Sure.
sundaes at the same time. He came across this restaurant that ordered 6 of them, and no one was ordering them, and it was called McDonald's. It was in San Bernardino, California. And when he went there was a line around the block.
Did you watch Founder?
Yeah.
Great, right?
I thought it was great, yeah. Long story short, these guys had figured out that they looked at their revenue. These are the original McDonald's, the 2 brothers that started McDonald's, really started McDonald's. They looked at their revenue and they looked at the items that were selling, because they used to have drive-thrus. This is when drive-thru restaurants were really big.
Okay.
And they realized that the drive-thrus were getting the wrong kind of clientele. It was a lot of teenagers, a lot of kids that were smoking and drinking and just wanted to hang out there. They
Bunch
didn't
of
want that.
hoodlums.
They wanted a family restaurant.
Okay.
And so they did away with the drive-in aspect of it, and then they figured out that like 80% of their revenue was coming from 3 items, which was hamburgers, French fries, and milkshakes. So they were like, what if we just sell those 3 items? No fried chicken, no biscuits, no anything else. And then they were like, then they also figured out, they were like, we're wasting a lot of money on plates and silverware that either get broken or stolen. So let's just do away with that, and we'll give people wrappers that are super cheap that they can just throw out afterward. And then they were like, fuck the drive-in, we'll just have people walk up to the window, get it, and walk away. And then they came up with the system of like how to get people the food. Basically, they were like, all that stuff's not necessarily revolutionary. What was revolutionary is they were like, you had to wait 20 minutes to get your food at a drive-in. What if we got you your food in 30 seconds or less? And so they developed this system that was doing that. And when he saw that, he was like, holy shit, it was like a light bulb moment for him. And he basically he got in business with them and then figured out a way to kind of screw him over, and then became like a multi-millionaire.
When did they start bringing in the play place?
That wasn't until 1987.
Nobody uses those anymore, right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Like the fucking jungle gyms and stuff.
Oh, I don't know. Because up until this point, it was literally just like a standard walk-up window, kind of like Dairy Queen. I don't know if they had Dairy Queens in Texas where you're
Hell
from.
yeah.
But, you know, you walk up to you.
The song was DQ. That's what I like about Texas. That's the fucking song in the
I
commercials.
think you just made that song up.
No, it's.
I think you're
absolutely-
such a creative genius that you just made that song up in front of me right now.
That is absolutely the theme song in Texas. Are they lying to me?
They might be lying to you.
Those motherfuckers.
Anyway, shout out to the founder. It's fantastic. We'll take a couple more questions from the chat, and then we'll go into sub.
I saw Ryan Santilli ask, "What's Andy's favorite fast food chain?" Whataburger. I'm from Texas. Ryan.
Cheeky Nando's. Is what
Come
he was
on.
gonna say.
Whataburger.
Is Whataburger good?
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Better than Torchy's tacos?
Yes, 100%. I hate Torchy's.
Yeah, it's because you ate Torchy's too much. I love Torchy's when I go there.
I mean, their chips and queso, fucking unmatched, Nick.
Their chips and queso are good because
Yeah.
they mix in that
Whew.
avocado into that.
Very spicy.
It's a hidden avocado,
Love
and
it.
I love hidden avocado. Let's see. I've Thrive says, it really is a song in Texas. I'm from El Paso, and it plays here all the time.
DQ, that's what I like about Texas.
And here's the thing, we're not going to go into the debate, Zyger. I know you're trying to fucking start a flame war in the chat here, but Zyger's like, In-N-Out burgers, love them. Yeah, okay, stop. In-N-Out burgers are good. Yes, they're better than Whataburger. Whatever, doesn't matter. Just leave it alone. Have you had In-N-Out yet?
Yes.
Yeah, well, it's better.
They're from Texas. I mean, they built some in Texas.
They're not from Texas, motherfucker.
No, they're not. They're
Motherfucker.
not. Gladly. Fortunately, they're not. I don't want that shit in my home
Here's
state.
the problem. Here's what always happens, right? Someone brings up In-N-Out. Now, I'm born and raised in California, so I remember In-N-Outs from like young, from like, high school, college, all that stuff. I just go all the time, and I was like, I'm like, this is great, but I don't want to wait fucking 30 minutes in a giant line to get In-N-Out. I don't care. Now they're fast, but whatever. So I was never that crazy into them, but I will put them above Whataburger. I don't know if they're better than Shake Shack though. That's where it starts getting kind of crazy. Shake Shack's pretty goddamn legit.
I had we had Steak and Shake. Never mind. You know what? I don't know if
Steak
I've
and
ever
Shake's
had
terrible.
Shake Shack.
I've never had it. No, wait. I went to New York and had it.
And then someone always fucking brings up Five Guys. Five Guys
Five Guys
is not
is
that
so
good.
fucking overrated.
It's not that
unbelievable.
good. I love peanuts,
Chick-fil-A
but
is also
it's
overrated.
Chick-fil-A is super overrated.
It's just a dry chicken sandwich. Not
Yeah,
even,
that's
it's
it.
not
You
even
can
that
get.
great.
By the way, you can get a sandwich that tastes exactly like that if you go to McDonald's right now and ask them to not put anything on it.
Whoa.
I know shots fired, but guess what? Like, if we wrapped these up in a piece of bread, that's Chick-fil-A. Actually,
Holy
these are better than
shit.
Chick-fil-A.
Oh my
These,
God.
I'm calling it right now.
Whoa!
Better than Chick-fil-A. Well, first off, Taco Bell's better than Chick-fil-A anyway.
Oh man, holy shit! I can't.
Taco Bell is the best fast food restaurant ever made. That's why in Demolition Man it was the only restaurant left.
Taco Bell is better than Chick-fil-A, is what Nick is saying.
Okay.
Right? Oh sure, whatever.
That's because you don't like beans.
Yeah.
But what you don't realize is that they're not real beans. They're just some sort of powder they put in the fucking water. It's great.
Take that outside with you.
Take it outside, man. Don't keep putting this shit in front of me.
Oh, I'm gonna try pizza fries too.
Pizza fries. Cool.
I ate some carrots before we did all this, and I felt pretty good.
Pizza fries. Also, these sunglasses, movement.
They look
I
nice on
want
you.
some. How do I get some? That will not be on camera, and that's so sad.
One of these days I'll actually put those lights up.
God, that was such a solid hit.
He fucking nacked himself. Oh man, now of course I did the opposite of what I wanted. People
You
were-
started the fucking
I did
flame
start
war.
the fucking flame war, but you know what? I kind of wanted to.
Yeah.
G-Dub says, Nick, have you eaten at The Habit? I think I have. I think I liked him. Is that a burger place? I think I've eaten there.
We have one right by Stonestown.
Have we eaten there
no,
before?
by Ceremony.
feel like we
I don't
eat at
know
The
if
Habit.
we've ever gone
We
together.
should check it out.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Mr. Yasman300 says, Nick and Kevin, have you seen this fun clip? It involves a cat. Kevin, you can check that out if you don't like it.
I don't have a link. Can you put the link in the
Yeah,
doc?
there you go. You know Kevin likes cats, so that's the. I'll put it.
I saw it in the chat.
Okay.
I'm looking at it.
All right, guys, that's it for the non-subscriber chat. Let's go into sub-only mode. I'll put us in that. Give me 1 second.
There you go. No, 2 semicolons. 2 semicolons.
I didn't like it.
There we go. There you go.
Let's see if that worked. Let's see if that line of text. That's
All right.
my C++ here.
I'll be
some
your code reviewer. Okay.
Did that work?
It should have.
The room is now in subscriber-only mode, chat. Thank you.
Sweet.
You guys are welcome.
Yeah.
Nick, who's your favorite psych guest star? Freddie Prinze, probably. Because when he came on, he was jacked. He was like, yo, my voice, like my nuts dropped. And I was like, what the fuck?
Because he was
is that
probably in
Freddie
the
Prinze?
middle of voicing the character from Mass Effect.
Probably. I'll give a shout out to Freddie Prinze, but I'll also probably say Carrie Always. Probably the best psych special guest. They've had a lot of good ones, though.
He was so.
I'm a huge fan of when, I think, was Rachel Lee Cook on it for a while? I think she was.
He was
Did they
such a
ever do
bad
it?
actor in the first Saw movie, Carrie Always.
Yeah, but I just watched Princess Bride again, and I love
so
that.
Good. Did they ever?
You know
do
what?
it?
I've never seen Princess Bride.
Really? You love
What
it.
is wrong with you?
It's silly. I say she
We
was in
gotta
Psych,
fix you,
right?
man.
Psych.
Did they ever do a Psych Monk crossover?
No,
You sure?
I don't think so.
Sunk.
Psych Monk crossover.
Sunk.
No.
Yeah, she
Psych.
was in Psych.
Both.
God, man, Rachel Lee Cook.
Sunk.
God bless her. Shout out to her.
No. Psych and Monk. I don't know what show you're talking about.
Mike Sunk.
Psych and Monk.
Wheezy Fish Jeezy says Monk is greater than Psych. Yeah, probably, but I like Psych better. Just because it's a bunch of 80s references that I like, and I like the dynamic between the two guys.
Andy, would you say Torchy's queso is better than Kirby Lane's queso? Yeah, I'd have to say that. I know that's kind of blasphemous. I don't want to. I don't mean to blaspheme, but yeah, I would say that Torchy's is probably better than Kirby Lane. So.
Bizarre Monk says, Nick, can I get a constipated morph? You want to give it to him?
A what?
A morph?
No, I said Nick.
Yeah, but I know. I'm asking if Andy wants to be a part of the show for once.
I mean,
Okay, here's where this joke comes from.
Okay.
Did you ever watch the mid-90s X-Men cartoon?
Yeah, of course.
The very first episode was about Morph, and then Morph dies, and Wolverine goes, Morph!
Oh, okay.
And every time Wolverine refers to Morph throughout the entire series, even when Mr. Sinister brings him back, and I think it's episode 15 or whatever.
no,
He
I
looks
think it was way later.
Was it way later? It was when they go to that weird Jurassic World thing. Doesn't matter.
Oh, that was a very
He looks at
weird
him and he goes like
episode.
this, Morph! Buddy, what are you doing? Morph!
But
You have
now
to act
maybe
like
more
you're.
constipated.
You have to act like you're taking a shit, like you're crowning as you say it. Morph.
But like you're sad. 'cause
Lower,
he's
lower.
dead.
Morph. There you go.
I need
nailed
sadness.
it. He nailed it.
This is. I feel like I'm line reading for the animated show right now. Which I did.
You did.
Yeah, look at that. You're part of the animated show.
Mr. Yasman300 says, Nick, will you take Greg to see Daddy's Home 2 with you? If you'll go, I definitely will take him to see that. Andy, 30-second review of Taco Bell right now. Actually, don't do Taco Bell. Dude, give me the 30-second review here. Let's clip this out.
30-second review. Oh man, so like I can't. Maybe like we'll do a 5-second review.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. 30 seconds goes by pretty quick.
Andy, this is your shot.
Oh, these. This badge in particular has like moistness on it.
It's because it was sitting in a little container. Andy, move on.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Taco Bell, more like Chicken Bell. God, that sounds so disgusting. That sounds so gross. The level of, like, there was such a level of liquid in there.
I got a moist mouth, man. What do you want
It
from
sounded
me?
like you had a fucking Foley artist behind you, like, creating the noises.
Kevin says that he hates my mouth sounds, which of course makes me want to do them more.
They're so loud.
There's a lot. I do a lot of
Tim's
stuff.
breathing recently. He's breathing like a goddamn asthmatic kid.
It's very true. It's very true.
Oh, you know what I should have said? Taco Bell, more like Taco Oh well.
But we like them.
No, you should have said Taco Bell, more like Taco. What happened that thing you do?
That sounds nothing like it, actually.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought maybe.
That sounded pretty close.
Thank you. Thanks, Kev.
No, it's like.
That's really good.
There's like a.
Yeah.
You and I need to start.
Mariachi band?
No, I play trumpet.
Yeah, they play trumpet. That's
I know.
They do.
good trumpet.
I know.
Ding,
I'm
ding,
thinking
ding, 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 ding.
you and I need to start a
Selena cover band.
a,
Come
bo-
on, la
a
flor.
boy band.
Okay.
We'll start with you and me.
Boy orgy.
Oh, yeah, that's real good.
God, that's a great name.
That's a great
That's
name.
really good.
That's a really good name.
good name
That's
for a boy
coming
band.
from HR. Like we're good to go. That's,
Okay.
Yeah.
You're okay with that?
Oh, you
But,
signed
yeah.
off.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Before this, you've said more often than not. In fact, I think 100% of the time you've said, Nick, stop saying boy orgy.
Yeah, okay, out of context. But if it's like, hey, I'm sorry, man, that's our fucking band name. Like, that's totally
So
acceptable.
you're okay if we plaster it on billboards in LA.
That's right.
But you're not cool if I just
With a
randomly
picture
mention it
of
on
you
a
just
Twitch show
going-
that 2,000 people watch.
You know
Like,
what I mean?
visit this link to check out Boy
Boy
Orgy.
Orgy, yeah.
The Boy Orgy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boyorgy.com.
Hey everyone, don't tell your,
Yeah.
your mom.
Bookmark this link.
Here's the Boy
but
Orgy.
you-
Boy Orgy's
like
coming
use
over.
use incognito mode to visit boyorgy.com.
We don't own that site. Someone probably does.
Let's go to it. Boyorgy.com. Let's see what happens.
Don't.
There's Boy Orgy.
Don't.
Probably isn't a great idea.
Did he press?
He did it.
Incognito?
If you're interested in learning more about the opportunities that exist with this domain name, please contact
It's
Domain
for sale.
Ventures.
It's for sale. We should start it. Let's see if you spell it more rap way with an I. Nope.
Nope.
It's great too. I
What
got
about
get
what
Boy
about
Orgy.
BOIORJEE?
B-O-I.
ORJEE.
No, I'm just looking at pictures of Rachel Lee Cook. I'll be honest with you guys.
I like boy being spelled B-O-I.
Okay.
And then just orgy normal.
Sounds good. Okay.
Well, because it wasn't in sync. It was N apostrophe sync,
Yeah.
right? Which I think was what made it cool.
It was their last name.
If it was
right?
too
Or their-
accessible,
Was it their last name?
No, it was the
No.
last letter of their first name. It was Justin, the N, right? And then the S was
no, that's not right at
Where
all.
the apostrophe?
Joey Fatoni's last name starts with an E. Or
no,
ends with an E.
Joey was the Y in NSYNC. It's the last letter of the first name.
Yeah, it's,
And Lance's
Oh.
name, so Lance's name didn't work out, but they said his name was Lanston.
That's stupid.
JC is the C.
You're making shit up.
S
at
is
this
the
point.
Chris. Think
You're
about it.
making
I'm
shit
not making
up.
that shit up. Totally right. People are gonna agree with me. Como la flor.
Mario Not Bro says,
Tan
Nick,
calor.
Nick, you're gonna be on a watch list now. Mario, definitely been on a watch list for a lot longer than today. This is not the first time I've done something that has put me on a watch list. But luckily, we don't have a director of the FBI, so who cares?
Yeah.
look how cool Greg looks. He doesn't even know we're looking at him.
Greg, you're so effing cool. He's a bad motherfucker. Look at that guy. Look at that man. I respect that guy. He looks good in those glasses.
Yeah.
People are asking when I'm going on the Schmodown again very soon. Very soon there'll be news about that. Eminently.
Maybe Boy Orgy should go on tour with Sex Swing.
No.
Fuck those
Maybe.
guys.
They could open up for us.
I'm telling you right now, those guys are talentless fucking hacks.
I like
Talentless hacks.
It's true.
I like all of
I
them.
can't even name one of them.
Because just the other day, when you and me went on camera, you were talking shit about them.
No, I
You
like
were talking
them.
about how Elise is the best part of that group and how she needs to break away just like Justin Timberlake did.
Well, that's true, but I still like all of them.
And just leave all those fucking losers behind, including that jacked out, beautiful boy toy she's got with the wings on his back. What's his name?
So fucking beautiful.
He's so good.
I did say that,
So beautiful.
but I think I was more sexually explicit in how I described James.
You certainly did. We can't do that
You
on
called
air.
him a throbbing rod.
We
or
can't
something
do
like
that on air.
You said something like
We
he's
can't do that on
he
air.
is the subway train that you
Nicholas.
want to go through your tunnel. Or
I
something
see
like
his
that.
arms and I just picture him like holding me down, you know?
Oh yeah, like kind of like in a really kind of like
Very viscous, like
the veins are
Viscous.
popping out
Yeah.
and they're great. And like somehow you're like no, viscous has more to do with
vascular. is what I
Thank you.
meant. Viscous is how the semen looks when it.
when it shoots out of
Yeah.
the canal.
Jesus.
Very,
The birth canal.
No, it's more when it's like dripping.
Sure.
Because it's
It's
about
certain.
the
It's a certain
stickiness.
consistency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like this boy orgy idea. I think we have to start doing
Oh
this.
man, you can't say statements like that. I'm sorry. I'm back on the.
No, see, this is the problem. This is the problem. HR already approved this. You can't go back now. We can't ever go backward, guys. We got to go forward. That's how
I'm
progress
just trying
works.
to teach you.
That's an all
what-
caps kind of funny tweet. I
Yeah,
really like this
definitely.
idea of the boy orgy.
God bless all caps.
yeah.
It's true. Zelda Zeppelin says, Nick, are you watching any anime right now after One Punch Man? No, nothing. There's a few things on my radar, but I haven't started watching anything yet.
I'm thinking about watching Fargo season 3,
Okay.
but it's not fully done.
yeah.
Whole series isn't fully done. No,
That's actually the opposite of anime.
Definitely not anime.
Look how cool these guys look. They don't even know they're. Greg's a little too high. Cool, Greg.
Greg looks like he hung himself.
Oh, for Christ's sake, God bless him. Lucky Rabbit says, guys, the boy orgy genie can't go back into the bottle.
You're right.
That's what it'll be called. It'll be our first album
Oh,
will
the
be
first
called
album back in the bottle.
Boy Orgy. We won't go back into the closet.
No, but I
Bottle.
like
We
the
won't go
bottle.
back into the bottle.
Okay.
We won't be put back in a bottle. You can't. Well, it'll be called Boy Orgy.
Stick the bottle up my asshole.
Nobody puts baby in a bottle.
What do we call it? Stink bottle.
Stink
Boy
bottle's
Orgy,
not bad.
Stink bottle. That's the first album.
Boy Orgy Stink Bottle.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like all of us in diapers sucking on like stinky bottles. Is that what you had imagined for this cover?
Spraying like the white liquid.
No, no.
Could it
no.
be? How about this? How about it's all of us, but we just recreate the Smells Like Teen Spirit cover with the baby floating in the water.
Yeah.
But it's all of us floating.
And with $1, but instead of $1,
The Nevermind album.
it's never mind. Sorry, not Smells Like Teen Spirit. It's all of us floating with our wangs hanging out, and who cares if there's money?
Sure.
I mean, I care that there's money. We're gonna make money off this, right?
No, I mean like who cares if we put the $1 in there? Who gives a shit? Because it's
Sure.
only $1.
Sure.
You know what I mean? It could just be us naked.
It's called Forever Kind.
That's all I'm saying.
Could it be just Greg, but we replace his dick with all of us?
Yeah, all of us are around his dick.
And do you see what I'm saying? It looks like a dick from the distance. You get close.
I'm picturing
It's
what I have to do in
actually-
Photoshop to make this happen.
It's actually the four of us. I get
Okay.
you a naked picture of Greg right now. I have a couple on my phone.
Okay.
He sends
Yeah,
them to me.
I feel like a lot of people. I feel like we need to tap into the community to figure out what the official first Boy Orgy album name would be. Because a lot of people are coming up with some really good ideas. I like Stinky Bottle.
It's called-
What was it?
I don't remember. Was it Stink Bottle?
Stink Bottle.
Yeah.
I like Stink Bottle. I also like.
Look at these kids. Look
Coming
at
out of
these
the
kids.
closet.
Look how cool they look.
Well, Cool Guy looks cool just because he's got like that jacket that's
Well,
kind
I'm
of
saying
denim-y, and it's like he
they-
looks like he's just a small town boy living in a lonely world. He took the midnight train going anywhere.
And you're not quite hitting it.
Well, he was a little higher than me.
I have a
Andy,
chicken.
You're not hitting it though.
Mr. Yasman300 says, Nick, according to Demi Lovato, the man inside Barney the dinosaur suit is a really hot, ripped dude.
Really?
Cool.
Okay.
I love Demi Lovato.
Maybe that's the album.
When do you
name.
come down on Demi L?
The dude inside the Barney is really hot and ripped.
That could be the new album.
That's true. How about with this? How about we write a song about that guy?
Okay.
Show us your ripped abs. Show us your thrust bucket. How about that? We'll just call it thrust bucket. It won't be about that guy. It'll be about all guys that have thrust
Boy
buckets.
orgy.
Covered all in purple. Covered all in purple. About Barney.
Taking off that purple, show us that thrust bucket. Dirty bucket. Bucket. Sick and tired of hearing about that dirty thrust bucket. When you gonna show me that nasty thrust bucket? Come on now, get down. Take off those pants. Take them right the fuck off.
Let me deep throat.
Deep throat. What? Jesus. What? Oh, guys. How many people are watching right now? Because I really hope it's not a lot.
I think it's like 5.
Thank God. Zeno Nostromo says, boy orgy, hot shaft show.
Lakers had asked Andy, Intocable or Tigres del Norte? Intocable, all day. Best technical drummer of all time.
Yeah, I think he meant to say Neil Peart.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, I don't think he meant. I think that's how he misspelled Peart by saying Intocables. All right, that's it. I'm calling the chat. All right, now we'll read a little bit more when we go outside. But
Do you ever wonder why?
I'm telling you, save it for boy orgy.
Okay.
Tim.
No, give him little teases. Give him little. I think Tim's in a meeting. But
He's not
there's
gonna.
no
He's
way to
not
know.
gonna be the boy orgy because.
Hit him up on Slack. Hit up Tim on Slack.
Okay, this is gonna be the first time using Slack.
Oh my God, we've had it for like 3 weeks.
Which one do I cook? Which one do I click on? The thumbnails, the random, the social breakouts, or general? Okay, cool.
Stop. Yeah, choke.
Is it at Tim? Do I put at Tim?
I hate you so much.
Tim, can we start a boy band called Boy?
Don't ask him for
Or-
fucking permission, then he
orgy.
can say no.
Okay,
Tell him,
you're right.
hey, Tim,
You're
we
right.
started a boy.
Should I
Tim,
tweet out from
Andy
kind of
and
funny
I
vids?
Just started our own boy band. Haha. It's
To let
called.
them know it's kind of.
Yeah, it's fun. It's for fun. It's called Boy Orgy.
I can hear him.
I
Or-
can
Or
hear him,
just
yeah.
talk
He's
to
probably
him.
not gonna see
If
it.
you want to be cool, you
Is he
want to
actually
be
typing anything?
He is.
Be
I wouldn't be
cool.
surprised if it was just random letters.
That's a
Boy
good call.
Orgy.
Should I tweet out from the kind of funny vids account asking what should the name of our first album be?
Yeah. Say Nick
No.
and I are starting a boy band.
No, no.
What should the name of our first album be?
What should Boy Orgy's first album be? Or name? You know, put the words that I actually mean in there. Okay. Thank you, Andy.
I don't like how my Slack account has this weird picnic table style, like Gig'em plaid thing going on there.
Oh, you can change that.
How do I
Go into
change that?
settings.
You can change that after you have 4 days of use. So you gotta keep using it.
Oh man, I don't
Yep.
like
Wait,
that.
really?
No, he's
Yeah.
fucking with me.
Yeah.
That would be
No,
stupid.
Nick, that's actually the rules.
You're all assholes. I'm out. I'm quitting Boy Orgy.
Oh man,
You don't quit Boy Orgy.
quick
the
turnaround.
thing about Boy Orgy is this, Kevin.
Let me hear it.
Andy, young. Okay? Cool Greg, young. You're young. Tim's young. I'm old. But as we know, every great boy band has to have a Joey Fatone in it.
Sure, 96-year-old man.
Right.
I'm a
about that?
97-year-old man
Sure.
joining a boy band. Dye my hair brown again. Help me get up the fucking stairs.
Yeah.
And teach me the world's simplest cry. If you look really closely, Joey Fatone's always in the back there, and he's moving.
He's got a body double.
But
most
he's
of
just
the times.
moving. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Justin Timberlake's doing fucking shit like you've never seen
well,
before.
you don't see
JC
it-
Chazé's like going through dimensions and shit. Like
Actually,
that. Joey Fatone's back there like this. He's just like, I want to just keep getting paid. You know what I mean?
What you don't
Just
know is
keep
that
getting paid.
there's a green screen.
Yep,
like there are
man.
people in green screen suits moving his
moving
arm.
his
Oh no,
Yeah.
it's not beyond a shadow of a doubt that he was a puppet for the last album. For when Celebrity came out, I'm pretty sure he wasn't even in. He was an animatronic.
Well, that was the idea for No Strings.
Yeah, but that's why it worked in because I think at that point his hips had totally gone out on him.
No strings attached except for Joey Fatone.
Where there was lots of strings
That's
attached.
the actual name
because
of
we
the
had to
album.
hold his ever expanding body up.
Sure.
But that's why I say
Kind of like a red
Joey
dwarf,
Fatone
just expanding.
is the hidden champion of NSYNC. He is the fucking foundation that quite literally held that group up, right? Justin Timberlake should be calling Joey Fatone every day and thanking him
For his
for
thank
allowing
his lucky stars.
Justin to just step on Joey Fatone on his way to 59 million Twitter followers.
100%.
You know?
God, couldn't have said it better, man. 100%.
I love Joey Fatone. What would you do if I got a Joey Fatone tattoo?
That'd be awesome.
No,
Would
it
it?
wouldn't. No, that would be.
That'd be great.
Just like
It's
right
a great
here.
idea.
Just right here. You know how Pitts has that Doctor Who tattoo? I want a Joey Fatone tattoo. But I
Okay.
want him looking at me. So when I look down at my arm, he's looking at
You're
me.
both kind of locking eyes.
Yeah, like-
Okay.
And I'm gonna go like this, like he smiled at me.
Oh, okay.
You
He
know
kind
what
of
I
like, he did that.
Do you have any tattoos?
I don't have any tattoos.
You want to get if I get Joey Fatone, you want to get Lance Bass or Chris Kirkpatrick?
I'll get Chris Kirkpatrick.
Hey, is anyone else's stomach really hurting?
in the goggles with the dreadlocks.
No, but
I ate up one of these little trays.
the whole tray.
You ate the whole tray.
You just had 4,000 calories of fried.
Yeah,
Chicken.
my stomach's really hurting.
Yeah, you're gonna be fine. Kevin pushed through. It also could have been the Red Bull, by the way. A lot of caffeine in that. All right, everyone.
Might start to rock.
If I read your name, you are a sub or a resub, and we very much appreciate that. Remember, if you have Twitch, Amazon Prime, you get 1 free Twitch Prime subscription every month. You have to renew it every month. Unfortunately, we'd like it if you put that toward us, but no big deal if you don't. But please make sure it doesn't go to waste every month, and subscribe to someone on Twitch like Alfredo.
Help
or
us
some of our other
out,
friends.
guys.
Help us help you.
I'm having to eat this fucking trans fat for lunch, okay?
my God.
I can't afford a real meal. Help me.
Dirty pop. Tonight at the pit says, is this the button to unfollow? Oh well, take my Amazon money. Strike 14 says, I have a chicken allergy, so I appreciate being able to enjoy chicken wings vicariously through Greg. Well, you're gonna get that the rest of your life.
You really have a chicken allergy?
Guess so. I didn't know it was a thing. High Jump Kick X says, do you call him Candy Andy because of his sweet, sweet butthole? That is in fact exactly why we call him Candy Andy. What? No?
Sweet boy.
No. Oh, he's a sweet boy. That's why. That's why. The Postman says, suck that dick. Appreciate that. Again, I ask you this as the newest member of Kind of Funny.
Okay.
Am I personally responsible for engendering the wrong type of culture
Yep.
here at this company?
100%.
100%.
Tell me the truth. Is it my fault that we're going straight into potty humor and dick humor and vagina humor?
100%.
Don't hold it back. Don't hold back on me. Tell me the truth.
I mean, we are starting a band called Boy Orgy.
That's a good thing, right?
Is it?
When we're knee deep in boy fans,
In boy orgies.
you'll all thank me for this. When we've got thousands of screaming boys that are our fans,
Yeah.
and we'll do anything we want with them, like
You'll
play
thank us,
board games
Kevin.
or hang out with us or go on school bus trips to undisclosed locations that their parents don't know about.
Just go on little camping visits at,
So
at near a
fun.
campfire, Kevin. Okay?
Oh, man.
Real quick question though.
So,
Are we going too far into the molestation jokes?
What? You could have pretended it wasn't that kind of joke if you just didn't say that right now.
Man Disco says, feels good. Man, here's a link. He's got us a link. Nada Enchilada says, haven't had a chance to watch on laptop to re-up my Prime sub. I love you guys. Kinda
thank
funny,
you,
best friend for
Nada
life.
Enchilada.
Shine Master 99 says 8 months supporting the crew, and the best part, it doesn't cost me a goddamn dime. That's very true. You get free stuff from us, or free from Amazon. Appreciate
And
that.
also make sure you download Oxenfree. It's free right now.
It's true. How does that work?
As long as you have Amazon Prime
Yeah.
and you get your Twitch Prime going, whenever you log into Twitch, Amazon says, hey, here are your free goodies. And it's always like, sometimes it's free costume packs for like League of
that's
Legends
cool.
or whatever. But in this case, the whole game Oxenfree is free this month.
That's awesome.
Up until the 15th, I believe.
Okay, get it. Well, you got 4 more days. Matt SM08 has subscribed. Big Dargo says, Amazon money for you, my bosses. My boys, in 7 p.m. It's 7 p.m. in England. That's have a cup of tea and a lovely evening. P.S. Greg.
Ooh, sorry.
Jesus Christ, man. I don't want to hear your voice more. P.S. Greg, Tales from the Borderlands was ace. Got that plat. Damn. Literal Zero TV says 3 months. Greg, the GOG about you and Jen was too cute. Nick, I have a man crush on you badly. Well, love you right back. Support boy orgy.
Support Boy Orgy. MySpace.com/Boy Orgy.
Oh my God, can we start that today?
Let's do it.
Okay.
No, we have to do it right now before someone takes it.
No,
Kevin,
no one's gonna take it.
Go, do it right now.
Kevin, make it.
I don't know how to start a fucking MySpace page. If I did, I'd be huge right now, like Tim Gettys. Hamlet says, can't wait for Kind of Life 3. This is my favorite show to listen to during my morning bike ride. Need more Chad in my life. We gotta bring Chad back. D-Danger10 has subscribed for 17 months. Donald James says, what's goody? Onus Prime. Mr. Bolton says, 3 months, son. Ice Easy has subscribed for 5 months. PZLOL. Dr. Tash. Douche.
Do you think Dr. Tash is a real doctor?
Yeah, I definitely think so.
Okay, cool.
Douchum Goose.
That
Carlos
right? Am I spelling that right?
R221.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to pizza fries from the fine people at Jack's.
Oh, damn.
Kevin, can I get Sky Cam?
Yep.
If you're wondering, it's just a pizza without sauce
shit.
that you then have the sauce.
You
in the
dip
bucket.
into.
Is that
Oh
your
man,
ketchup?
No, it's
this is the
marinara sauce.
toastiest one, and I
buy
want it so
marinara?
badly.
God, that smells
Yeah,
good.
I wanted to give you a. Well, I know you're not gonna eat it. I want to give you both some
smells good,
cheesies, some tighter. Kevin, get over here, try it.
Man, I'm sorry. I'm on MySpace trying to make a
Oh, the
No,
boy band?
Greg, I don't know if you know
grouping?
that we're doing this, but we've started a boy band. We gotta say we're starting. We gotta be more positive about this.
we've already started
We've
it.
started a boy band. Kevin is our manager.
We're 3 years into the band.
We've got our first album coming out very soon. It's a self-titled album called Boy Orgy. We're gonna need you and the rest of the guys to recreate the Nevermind cover, the Nirvana.
Oh, sure.
Where
My
all
dick
of us
all
are
hanging out?
floating in a pool, just naked. Are you cool with that?
What?
No, but I need you on the cover to sell covers. You're the fucking moneymaker.
No, he could be on the band.
Show of hands, who has a million
You
Twitter
want to do the
followers?
maracas?
There you go.
You want to do the maracas?
No, it's fine.
Well, the thing is, the band's gonna rely heavily on singing and dancing.
And one guitarist. You know what Tinta's trumpets do?
What do you think of these? No?
Tim's a fool.
I'm gonna walk them around.
Please do, thank
Yeah,
you.
you can be the vocalist.
Dr. Tash is subscribed. Douche
Thank you,
M.
Jax.
McGoose. Carlos R221 says, hey, what does everyone think about naming my kid after Connor Kent? Name will be Connor Rodriguez. Greg says he loves it. Nick Rock 84. Metal Fingers 1. Joe Ganonat 64. Eddie the King 90 says, wanted to shout my Overwatch team. Shout my Overwatch teammates. If you suck, fuck you. If you didn't, thank you for the wins.
Yeah,
Okay.
fuck you. If you do shitty, be like, yo, good game, guys. Like, you know what I'm saying, Nick?
Yeah, I
there's
do
a
know what you're
problem. There's a toxicity problem on the internet.
Nacho cheese has a little bit of hair in it, so I just covered that up.
okay.
If you want it for later, you can.
Probably not great.
What up, cool, Greg?
What's up, dude?
Res DT is subscribed, says, whoop. Stevens _ subscribed. Killer King KC 555. Chuck in the chat says, finally remember to resub for month 5. Fuck him up, Alf.
Hell yeah, thank you, Chuck.
Ish Kebab 906 says, Greg playing at 200 cc's once you do it, you'll never want to go back. Well, that's interesting.
Fuck that, too difficult.
Iceman 406 says, love you guys. Keep up that great show. You make my workday so much better. And Darky 89 says, monk number 5, month number 5. Amazon says, you're welcome. AR Cake says, 3 months, y'all. Andy, can I get a sweet, sweet wiggle? There it is. Lutron, easy mode. Mitch says, 5 guys is the best. You shut your damn mouth. Also, yay, 5 months. Ray Dizzle says, Nick is a beautiful man. Ed 2 Bar says, this sub is for Andy. More Tenho birds.
Tejano bird calls.
Tejano bird calls.
It's not a bird call. It's a grito. Grito.
Say something nasty to me in Spanish right now. Lomo saltados, por favor. Semene saltados, por favor. Cuidado, piso mojado.
Te quiero coger a tu culito. Eh?
Oh shit, I want to fuck your ass.
Damn.
Yeah. But then I said way at the end.
So that makes it a joke, right? Got the itch says, I'm growing my pubes out for prom. Fantastic. And the underscore idol wilder says, hail candy. And hail candy. Warren Regulator says, boy orgy album cover idea, all in banana hammocks holding big black baseball bats.
That's a pretty good idea.
That's not a bad idea, guys. Not a bad idea.
That's pretty good.
That's it for our subs today. Like I said, we're barbecuing, so we'll probably go out there in a second, keep taking some questions, comments, and concerns from the chat. Although there hasn't been too many concerns.
Did
We'll
we
just say
make
questions.
it, Kevin?
I can't change the name. I'm trying to change my name right now.
Wait, it says kind of funny. We don't want that. We want boy orgy.
Yeah, I'm about to. Yeah, we're boy.orgy. That's our username.
But should it be BOY?
No, that's stupid. Right? Andy,
I
back
don't know.
now.
This is why I have Tim.
No, it's too late. It's already been made.
Well, maybe we can make another one.
Maybe Y. Try
I
Y.
feel like Y would look better.
Because right now it looks like biology or something.
Yeah, I feel like Y would look better.
Man, alright, well, fuck. I don't know if we can do it now. Change it.
I mean, like, why doesn't... Oh, Kevin, come on.
Yeah, that looks nice.
Does it?
Yeah, I think so.
That looks like boyorgy.
But when, I mean, it's not going to be spelled out like that. It's going to be split apart.
Yeah.
You want a period in the middle there or something?
No, that's fine. Username boy orgy.
Maybe like period boy orgy.
No.
What?
Just leave like username boy orgy is great. What's it gonna say? I've never started my MySpace page. I should shut up.
How do I go back to MySpace?
You're asking me
I
questions.
I want to go to MySpace.
Your personal space?
No, there's a U button, but it doesn't do anything.
Is MySpace still around?
Sure is.
I mean, we just made a MySpace page for Boy Orgy.
It's a good
Everybody
point.
go follow Boy Orgy on MySpace.
Kevin,
Yeah, guys.
everybody go follow Boy Orgy on MySpace, which I'm assuming will require you to create a MySpace account to do that. We need the Twitter page too.
Okay, all right, yeah, guys. When we go to myspace.com/Boy Orgy, we now have a page.
Who the fuck is David Croft?
I don't know. Where is he?
Is he our first fan?
No, it's just like this is teaching how to make it. It's like Upload your images.
Wait, don't we get one friend? Isn't the founder of MySpace? Doesn't he
No,
instantly become our friend?
That MySpace is dead. New
Yeah.
MySpace is different.
Was it Tom or Dave?
It was Tom.
Tom, right? Hey, I'm Tom. I'm your friend. I'm like, oh, I have a
fact,
friend.
he
I'm not gonna
suicided.
kill myself. Did he?
No.
No, he didn't do that.
I
He was
mean,
a
I don't know.
billionaire.
He might have.
He probably sold that shit to, I think he sold it like Fox or some shit, and they were like, cool. And he's like, oh, you motherfuckers are dumb. Fun fact, he sold it to Fox for less than IGN was bought from Fox. I think he sold it for like 500 million. IGN was like 6 or something like that.
Good lord.
Yeah, that was a
Yep.
mistake. To the Extreme says, is David Croft the new Tom? I don't know. Kevin, let's check and see how the barbecue is doing outside. Can we check in on that? Looks good. Looks good.
Are we gonna go out there? Put the mic on, Nick. Put the mic on.
The thing is, I don't like going out there. It's windy as shit. It's so much more comfortable here. We've got these cheese.
But I feel
Cool, Greg, you want
terrible.
one of these pizza fries?
Yeah, I'll be up there in a second.
I always feel terrible because look, Greg's just out there by himself doing all this hard work.
Synthetic. He likes to cook. First of all, it's not hard work. It's very zen for him.
I mean, no,
Synthetic
yeah, but
Nature
it's more
says
zen when we're hanging
investigated for immigration fraud. Immigration fraud, sexual harassment, and pedophilia. I don't think we've immigrated anyone, have we? Oh, right, Jen.
Oh, right.
Shit, I forgot about that.
Yeah, but he did enough setup where it looked real.
Sexual harassment, there's a strong case that can be made for that. Pedophilia, I think that you guys will understand. I'm 37. To me, a boy is anyone below the age of 30. Y'all look young as fuck to me. We saw some high schoolers the other day. Oh, you
I
weren't there.
heard about this.
And I was like, where are these kids' parents? Why are they allowed to be out past like midnight? And someone's like, dude, this is a high school prom. And I'm like, I am an old man. I am an old, lecherous man.
No, you could have left out the lecherous part.
Yeah. Get yourself some, cool,
get
Greg.
this one.
Hell yeah,
This
you are.
triangle.
Spacetime Dave says, Nick, what are some tips for learning how to shoot video? Any online tutorials? Yeah, there's tons at this point. YouTube is your best resource for shooting video. There's places like Film Riot. There are places, any of these channels that have been around for a long time and have good subscribers. You can literally go deep down the rabbit hole there, and there's lots of great techniques. The most important thing though is to get a camera that's quasi-professional or that has a lot of the professional options that you want on that camera, and just start fucking around, start shooting stuff, and start feeling out. Because until you start shooting things and messing things up, you won't understand how the whole thing works. They're not that complex. But you need to understand what shutter speed does. You need to understand what aperture does and how that affects focus, how those two affect focus. You need to understand what a full frame sensor does as opposed to like a 1/3 sensor, things like that.
You don't understand what a fool believes.
What a girl wants, what a girl needs.
I was going for Michael McDonald.
I'm sorry, what would you want?
What a fool believes.
Beep, 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 beep,
The wise man has the power. When he runs through her apology.
Most ad says, Nick, I tweeted you about sending some sweet nasty love to Midnight Baller Brother at Jason Buke. Let's make that happen. Everybody, we haven't sent some love in a while. Tweet at my good friend and fellow midlife baller at Jason Buke. That's at Jason Buuck. Give him some sweet nasty love. Tell him we're all thinking about his abs right now and hoping he's having a good day.
Happy birthday.
The Idlewild says, Nick, you planning to watch Twin Peaks? Nope. Didn't like that show when it was first on. Didn't like when they brought it back into a movie. Probably will not watch it when it comes back on HBO or Showtime, whatever the fuck they're doing. And I say that, and then I'll probably watch it.
Do you like, are you against true crime sort of shows?
True crime shows?
Yeah.
Like what?
Like
True Detective?
Yeah.
No, it's fucking awesome. Season 1 was awesome. Season 2 was whatever, and Season 3 hopefully will be good. Maybe they'll bring Cary Fukunaga back, and he'll
He's the
bring
key.
that. He is the key. He's fucking awesome. And if the fact that they couldn't get him for the look, there's nothing wrong with Justin Lin. He's a very good director, but he has to direct his movie, and his movie is Fast and Furious. Like he makes cool, fun action movies. When you have to start telling intricate, character-driven stories, I don't know if he's your guy for that. I'm just saying, like, I just don't think he has the pedigree.
And Nick,
Yeah.
so I went out there, and then Greg was like, thanks for coming out here. You're our only friend. I was like, to be fair, I literally just left a room where Kevin was trying to convince the guys to go outside, but I think
Cool.
they're just not feeling it.
Yeah,
And he's
here's-
like, okay, we'll go in there right now and tell Nick that Greg Miller says to go suck a dick.
Here's what I need you to do. If you're no,
Suck a dick.
thank you for. First off, thank you for relaying that message, cool, Greg. I very much appreciate that. You do a bang up job every time you come hang out with us. Appreciate everything you do for us from a friendship level and from a business level as well. if you're comfortable with it, what I need you to do is tell Greg to take his middle finger and shove it as far up his asshole as he
Pee-hole.
possibly can get.
Tell him to shove it in his pee hole.
Oh, pee hole.
Take his middle finger and shove it into his pee hole if he can.
There it is.
On camera if he can. I want to see his face as the pain resonates in those synapses. Thank you.
Are you really not going to go out there? Cause I'm
Tell him we'll be out there in 5 seconds. Also. But start with the shove
start
your
with
middle
pee
finger
hole
into your
thing
pee hole.
first.
Can you be as animated as possible? Because you are being, like, you're being recorded, so. I really hope he's
Breaking Prime says Kevin's laugh is my favorite thing in the entire world. You think that when you only have to hear it once a month.
Yep.
When you hear it every goddamn day. Andy, you want to comment on this?
Good lord.
Good fucking lord. Right?
Look at Greg. Tell him Greg. This is working out so perfect.
All right. Does Andy have a mic as well?
No.
All right. I'm going to do this. I'm going to put the mic on. Can you mute this?
I'll walk out with you.
Thank you.
That was great.
That was amazing. Here comes
That was awesome.
That worked out so perfectly, cool, Greg. It looked hilarious.
Is your mic on, Nick?
Yeah, it should be.
Talk?
And then to see like the finger do that, and then like, that's so good.
What was his reaction to that?
We just saw it.
Something crazy, like, you're not getting any barbecue or something.
Okay. Well, we all know that's not true.
Whose mic are these?
Those are the receivers.
Can you tell him to turn on his mic? When you talk?
Check. Nick is mobile. I'm like the Optimus Prime of this group. Sometimes I like to turn into a truck. Sometimes I like to turn into a truck.
No more talking to you out there.
Bleedy blee.
Can you tell Greg to turn on his mic?
I gotta get my sunglasses first. Stop telling me what to do.
Greg, turn on your mic!
I hate Kevin so much. Everybody, if you can hear me, you know that I hate him. You can't stop me. Tim, I'm mic'd up
never
right now,
Kevin's fault.
just
It's always
FYI,
someone
but
else's
we
fault.
started a MySpace page for our new boy band called Boy Orgy. Just wanted you to know if you want it on this tryouts or tomorrow. Now, the question we had for you was,
Nick
do we spell it
pooping?
with a Y or an I? We went with Y because I think it reads better, but I would have been cooler.
Yeah, you're right.
But yeah.
Mute your mic.
What?
Mute your mic.
No, it's fun. I'm having a fun time, everybody. Relax.
It's on the list of stuff.
You talking to the mods? Hey mods, you're on the Twitch live show with Nick Scarpino and Andy Cortez. Andy Maximum Cortez.
Are you mic'd?
Yeah, it's totally mic'd. I don't know if Kevin can hear me or not, because sometimes Kevin's like,
That would be good to know so I don't say anything.
well, what are you going to say? What are you going to say? Something crazy? You going to give away some industry secrets here?
Yeah, like stuff that maybe. What is that?
All right, I'm leaving.
There's just different audio coming in because Greg's like sitting there cooking meat and you're.
You know, Greg,
Don't start.
here's the problem.
Don't start.
Your attitude. Oh my God, are those dogs?
They're
Those
hot
sausages?
Italian sausages.
Holy
You can't
shit,
have
I
any.
want one of those.
You heard it. You
Can
can't
I have
any.
one of those?
No, you're mad. I'm
Okay.
mad at you now
Why are you mad at me?
because that's how it's got to be.
The thing is this. We got a lot of professional people in there.
Do we?
Yeah, I mean, Kevin's
Talking
got
about your boy
knowledge.
Jizz Band or whatever the fuck it is?
It's called Boy Orgy, and you're a part of it, whether you like it or
No,
not.
I'm not a part of it. You made it very clear when I walked in.
You are the Chris Kirkpatrick of this
You
Boy
said
Orgy.
I'm not part of the boy orgy, and I do not like that one bit.
And I quote said, you have to be in Boy Orgy because you have 1 million followers.
You said when I walked in I wasn't in the boy orgy.
Because you can't sing,
Hey,
you can't dance.
Come on
Hey guys,
in.
what's going on?
You're on a live stream right now. Come on through.
How's it going?
Here, promote your game. What game are you doing here?
We're doing Metronomicon, Slay the Dance Floor.
And you have a
Sweet.
PS4 and Xbox One in summer.
Yeah.
The dance pad.
There it is. Come on in.
There you
Come on
go.
in.
This is Danny who made the game.
Hey, Danny, I'm Greg. This is the audience.
Well, help yourself to anything you find in the fridge. We've got a lot of sugar-free Red Bulls. So, I'm looking at you.
You're the one.
You look like you know what I'm saying? If you ever wonder why. Mr. Penguin says the end of Boy Orgy question mark?
You
I'm
saw it here
officially
first.
announcing that we're splitting up. Creative differences. Sorry, everyone.
I'm still gonna do it. I'm gonna hire more people. Like,
If you're still in it, I'm still in it.
hell yeah.
Now we go to the final concert and we win. You ever wonder why? What's gonna be our what's our Boy Orgy dance?
Body starts to rock.
Is this?
Yeah.
I like
But
that.
you gotta like.
You gotta girth it out.
There's something in there.
Is this legal what we're doing? Do you ever think about that? You ever stop and think like,
Oh, it's all perfectly legal.
Oh.
let's check with our legal team. Greg?
Yeah.
Is
Oh,
it
it's totally legal. Perfectly
Great.
legal.
Yeah, well,
Okay, great.
legal says it's fine.
Here we go.
Wait, is it this one? No, it's same foot, same hand, right? Well, left. Right. So 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ever wonder why? Ever wonder why? Ever wonder why? Keep on wondering. Ever wonder why?
Keep wondering.
And then the finishing move will be we get lined up like prom, and we go ever wonder why, right? Ever wonder. Yeah, there it is. That's the gift. That's what's. Okay. You like that? Yeah. Cool. How's everyone feeling in the chat? Let me know if those moves work for you.
Yeah, let me know.
You've seen here. You're the originators. Are we doing a pull-up contest?
Are we?
Are we pulling up right now? I'm gonna pull them forever.
Oh, there's a lot of like debris that falls off.
Yeah, that really hurts your hand too. Holy shit! Wow, it's asphalt. Who would have thought?
Wow.
God, I'm gonna fucking
Wow,
pull
I'm in a
this
lot of pain right now.
Oh my God, King Z89 says, "Boy Orgy reunion tour."
I guess so.
I guess so. We have
doing
to.
it.
I'll be honest with you. I was
do you
really
encourage
like
him?
when this whole thing happened, when the band broke up.
I was in a bad
devastated.
spot.
I was
How'd
in a
your
really bad
soloist
spot.
careers go?
Mine went okay. Candy's was basically Justin Timberlake of the world. So
Oh.
getting him back in the group was
Oh,
like
damn.
it's gonna be difficult for when we reunite
Oh,
for the
dang.
VMA Awards
Right,
or whatever
but
the fuck
it's
they
all
did.
about like doing what got me here in the first place.
Right.
You know, like I'm not gonna.
Going back to your roots.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna act as if you guys weren't important to me.
No, I mean you kind of are though. If I'm being 100% honest. Justin Timberlake should be fucking calling Joey Fatone up every day and thanking him for all of the fucking support that he gave that group because he was the foundation upon which everyone built their careers.
Sure. Am I only doing this for publicity purposes? Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Because your last album didn't sell that well. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Look, for every Future Sex Love Sounds, you've got a 2020 experience. It sucks.
You're right.
It sucks.
Oh, you didn't like?
Nobody fucking liked 2020 experience. Compared to Future Sex Love Sounds?
I mean, yeah,
And
compared,
Justified?
Yeah, sure, compared. But
I'm in my suit and tie, suit and tie, suit and tie. It's like, hey, can everyone get fucking Timberland off of the goddamn Quaaludes for a second? I've been got my suit.
This is
and
Boy
tie.
Orgy's debut?
You want to see the dance? Ready?
Well, you're doing-
5, 6, 7. If you ever wonder why, keep wondering why.
And then we
and then we go like this. We got to line up, and then the final move is keep wondering why, throw it, keep wondering why, throw it, keep wondering why, throw it. I don't know. They haven't figured that. I was trending gamer of the year 2 times in a row. Or did you get the second one? I can't remember.
Well, I won the South by
Did
Southwest
you get that
one.
South by
Is it
Southwest
kinda-
one?
I don't know if that counts.
Cool.
Is what you're talking
Good.
about?
No, it's just as good.
Guys, if you're down, we're thinking about for the album cover recreating the Nirvana's first album with the baby floating
pitching that.
and the dick out.
Right.
So if you guys want, I'd like to get as many people as possible with penises to be floating.
I got you on baby dick. Good.
Well, I don't have time together in case one of us drowns. Is going to start to bring the rest of us down with it because I'm not giving up my dick. I'd rather die.
yeah.
Yo, low. You know what I'm talking about?
Stop,
All right.
please. You're dating yourself. You know what I mean?
Put a mic on if you're going to talk.
I'm yelling loudly.
What the fuck do you have all over you? Get out. What do you have all over you?
What? Oh,
What, does your cat just roll on you before you leave the house?
Dude, he really likes me. Can't stand Paul. It's hilarious. She loves the hell out of him, though.
He likes Paula, but she hasn't helped him.
What?
She hasn't helped. Like, Thomas needs help, and Paula won't help him. That's why he hates her.
No.
Yeah, it's a true story.
He needs help.
Because you're abusing that cat.
No, I don't think so.
We're good. We're right there. We're
I'll
right
tell you
there.
right now, we got the touch,
Just get that bun a
bro.
little toasty.
We got the
Pull and
fire.
everything.
I'm not gonna lie, your nips are hard.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No, I don't. Are we eating inside or outside?
I don't know.
You guys
if
keep
we're gonna
flip-flopping.
If we're gonna eat
I
inside,
think we
we
should
gotta
eat
cut the
inside.
show.
It's a little
All right.
cold.
We should.
Okay.
We should cut
Well,
the
you
show.
take the buns in then. Or actually, no. Let me get these last 2 buns out.
All right, should I wrap it up?
Wrap up the show. Time to wrap the show.
Ready?
Hey!
I'm gonna wrap the show.
Get in there.
Whoa,
5.
whoa, there you
The
go.
show now, boy orgy forever.
Hey!
Boy orgy now.
We need
Whoa!
to have like some sort of like a thing we can do. Yeah, we're gonna wrap up right now.
Are you gonna read subscribers?
I did already.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Great. I'm gonna go over there.
Mama want.
Say Mike.
Sexy boy orgy.
That's us, I guess. That's the thing that happened. Ooh, I left the show for a little bit.
King
Now I'm
Franchise
bored.
88 says, Nick, it's really great to see you. I'm glad rehab helped you over that cocaine problem you're having. Focus on music again. Hashtag, you can't stop the orgy.
Can't stop the
You
orgy.
can't stop the orgy.
That's the reunion
That
album.
is so good.
That's the reunion
You need to get on posters right now for this. Because I want shirts, I want posters, I want a whole
Like, could you
narrative
edit that Let's
crafted.
Play too? Like, and there's been probably a couple good, breakouts from this show, I think, as well.
Yeah, probably.
Greg, why are you trying to get people to do job to grow this company? I don't understand it.
If you don't want Boyoji to grow, get out of the way.
Yeah.
What? Not, what?
If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the blockage. You're like the hymen of the
You
group.
need to be jerked off so it comes
Okay.
out.
Stop
All
being a
right.
jerk off.
All right.
And why don't you just ejaculate that bad attitude right now, Mr. Everyone, thank you so much for joining us today on the Kind of Funny Morning Show. Of course, we'll be back tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. Pacific time, 8 a.m. Eastern time. Nobody
fuck
gives a
knows?
shit about Central time.
Well, I do. I give it. I still care about Central Time. It's great. It's great.
Anyway, we love you all. Thank you so much, Kevin. Cut the feed.